Good evening, everyone. It's Sal, Stretford Post. How you're doing? And welcome to the live watch-along between Bosnia and Italy in the World Cup playoff final, guys. Welcome aboard. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. Before I start, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, smash a like on the video, put your notifications on, all that jazz. That'd be absolutely lovely. Thank you, everyone who's joined me today. I really appreciate every single one of you. Of course, guys, Italy have an opportunity to qualify for their first major tournament in how long, guys? In World Cup, first World Cup in 12 years, guys, and they haven't been to a tournament since the tournament they won in England, of course, guys, if I can remember. But yes, should be a very interesting game against Bosnia. Bosnia stacked with experience, as are Italy, to be honest with you. Bosnia a little bit, they've got a few players that have played in the Premier League, got a lot of know-how, got a lot of experience. And Italy, of course, are Italy at the end of the day. And they will approach this game very confident. There has been a lot of controversy in regards to the game. Some people saying that Italy are too confident. They're too ahead of themselves in regards to that. Let's wait and see, guys. I want to go through the sides, if you don't mind. If you don't mind, I'm just going to go through, obviously, all the sides. First of all, I'm going to start with the goalkeeper. And the goalkeeper is for Bosnia. His name is Nikola Vasilic. And he plays in the Bundesliga, guys, for FC St. Pauli in the Bundesliga. He's the goalkeeper for Bosnia today. The right back for Bosnia is Amar Dedic. Amar Dedic plays for Benfica in Portugal. He was born in Austria, Amar Dedic. He is the right back for Bosnia today. We go into the right-sided centre-back. We've got Tarik Maharamovic. Tarik Maharamovic, of course, has been linked to Manchester United in the past. He plays for Serie A club Sassuolo. Guys, there are not many players that haven't been linked to Man United, to be fair, if we're being totally honest with you guys. The left centre-back is Nikola Katic. Now, Nikola Katic is a defender, left-sided centre-back who plays for second division in Bundesliga for Schalke. He plays in the first division for Schalke. Guys, Schalke, as we know, guys, well, I think they are in the second division now. Goodness me, can you believe that Schalke are in the second division? My goodness me. I remember in the semi-final against Champions League against Man United. My goodness me, that's crazy. But Nikola Katic, he is the second defender for Bosnia. Bosnia are playing, by the way, a 4-4-2, believe it or not. And that is something that you don't see often these days. We got Sead Kanasanic. And he is a player who plays for Atalanta, guys. Kolasinac, I believe Kolasinac used to play in the Premier League. Yes, he played for Arsenal in the Premier League. You remember Kolasinac? All those years ago, guys, he played for Arsenal, had 80 appearances for Arsenal between 2017 and 2022. He's also played with Marseille, guys, but currently playing for Atalanta. He is the left back for Bosnia today, guys. He's the left back for Bosnia today. Now we're moving on to the midfield, the four in the midfield. We got the number 20. His name is Esmir Bajraktarevic. Forgive me if I get these names wrong, but Bajraktarevic, guys, he is a midfielder that currently plays for PSV. So no slouch. He plays for PSV in the Eredivisie, guys. Absolutely. Look, you know, they've got some very, very capable players, guys. They've got some capable players. He did actually start off playing for United States, has actually got a cap for the United States, guys. He started his career at New England Revolution. That is, I'm going to call him Tarik. I'm going to call him Esmir. That's what I'm going to call him. I'm going to call him Esmir today, guys. In regards to the right-sided centre midfielder, what Ivan Sunjic. Ivan Sunjic is a player who plays in the Cypriot First Division. Guys, he plays in Cypriot First Division for Paphos. We all know who Paphos are. They were in the Champions League this season, of course, in that league stage, Champions League, that debacle of a Champions League, of course, guys. We move into the left-sided centre midfield position, guys. We've got Ivan Basic. Now, Ivan Basic, he plays in the Kazakhstan Premier League, guys. He plays for them, guys. He plays for Astana. So Astana, obviously the biggest club in Kazakhstan. That's who Basic plays for. Guys, when we're looking at the left midfielder for Bosnia, we've got Amir Memic. Amir Memic, of course, plays for Victoria Pilsen in the Czech Premier League club, of course, Czech First Division. You know, we're all doing the Pilsen what Man City copied, isn't it? What Man City copied, they copied the Pilsen, didn't they? We're moving on to the strikers, guys, and of course, we all know who Edin Dzeko is. We all know who Edin Dzeko. Edin Dzeko was part of the team that, you know what, frauded their way to allegedly frauded their way to the 2012 Premier League. We all know what happened there, guys. We all do know what happened there. He's currently playing for Schalke as well. Is Edin Dzeko. Been around the block, very experienced. And you know one thing about a striker never forgets how to finish, do they? So you know what? He's going to be a danger man. Then we got Emedin Demirovic. Emedin Demirovic plays for Stuttgart in Germany. Striker, guys, who plays for them. Of course, Stuttgart we're looking at Angelo Stiller, plays alongside Angelo Stiller. Bit of a journeyman, played for the likes of St. Gallen, Freiburg, Augsburg, and now plays for Stuttgart. Got 52 appearances, 24 goals for Stuttgart, guys. Absolutely. And he is a 28-year-old. So, again, lots of experience in regards to that. Moving on to the Italian national team, of course, we got Donnarumma, Manchester City player. Of course, we all know about Donnarumma. More household names here. We've got Mancini, guys, who plays as a centre-back for Roma, of course. We've got Bastoni, who plays for Inter Milan. We've got Calafiori, who plays for Arsenal. We've got Pochettino, who I believe plays for Napoli. Pochettino. I was very impressed with Politano. I was very impressed with Politano against Northern Ireland. I thought he was excellent. I thought he was one of the man of the matches. We got Barella, who plays for Inter Milan. Of course, very good player. Been Man United interested a long time as well. We got Locatelli, who plays for Juventus, the centre midfielder. Again, linked to Man United as well, guys. So very, very interesting. We got Tonali. We all know about Tonali, don't we? Tonali playing for Newcastle United, future Manchester United player, of course. At least we hope so. At least we hope so. And we got DeMarco, of course, Inter Milan, left wing back, absolutely brilliant left wing back, formerly of Napoli, of course. And then we move on to the two strikers for Inter Milan. Then we got Moise Kean, obviously ex Everton player, currently playing at Fiorentina. And we got Retegui, of course, another player I rate highly, who's currently playing in Saudi Arabia, guys, at Al Qadsiya. So he's playing at Al Qadsiya. He was born in Argentina. When we're looking at the substitutes, guys, we've got Nenad Majakic, Nadej Selic, Benjamin Tahirovic, Amin Gigovic, Samed Bazdar. He's the odd one out. No itch. No itches today. Osman Hadzic, Amir Hadzijamatovic, Zenis Bernic, Karim Alaj Begovic. We got Stefan Radilic, Martin Zajamilic, and we got Haris Tabakovic. In regards to Italy, we got Marcus Palestra and Leonardo Spinoza. We know about Leonardo Spinoza because he was that very highly rated goalkeeper who was linked to Manchester United when we were looking for a goalkeeper. We got the striker Gasparoni. I got the wrong one. Spinoza is the one who played for Chelsea, the defender who played for Chelsea. We got Alessandro Buongiorno, the midfielder. We got Raspadori, who's the striker. Nicola Pisilli, the midfielder at Roma. We got Pio Esposito, linked to Man United at Inter Milan. Of course, Marco Konozecki is the goalkeeper that we were linked with, if you remember. Marco Konozecki playing, of course, at Atalanta as well. We were linked to him heavily at one stage. We've got Brian Cristante, David Fratesi, Frederic Garte, Andrea Cambiaso, and Alex Murray, the other goalkeeper on the bench, guys. So hopefully will be a very, very good game, entertaining game, guys. That's what it's all about. We're here from entertainment. And look, I will be supporting Italy. Of course I will be. I'm in Italy at the moment, as you guys know. With my Italian connections and stuff like that, I will be supporting Italy today. Sorry, Bosnia, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles, isn't it? I will be supporting Italy today, guys. It will be an interesting game, absolutely, as my friend Ephraim says. It will be an interesting game, no doubt about it, because both teams obviously are desperate to get to the World Cup. Italy haven't been there in 12 years. I can't remember the last time Bosnia were in the World Cup. I don't think if they have qualified for the World Cup, to be honest with you, but yeah, look, it should be an interesting game. It should be a game full of excitement. Obviously, as I said earlier in the show, there was a little bit of controversy about Italy. Italy saying that, you know, basically celebrating that Bosnia won against Wales. So Italy would have much preferred to play Wales than Bosnia. I'm not too sure about that. I'm not too sure about it. I know that Wales have got some very good players. I know that they have, but I'm not sure Wales is an easier game than Bosnia. I'm not sure. I mean, they were celebrating. There was cameras on them and stuff like that. They were celebrating because Bosnia won, basically saying that, you know what, yeah, we're going to play Bosnia. It's going to be an easier game and stuff. But I don't think so. National anthems are going on at the moment, guys. I hope everyone's doing well. Guys, can I ask a favor? Please, could you kindly smash a like on the video? Could you kindly, guys, subscribe to the channel if you're new. If you like what you see, fantastic. We're here every single day, guys. We're going to be here for the World Cup as well. So, you know what, really looking forward to everyone joining me and new people coming along and joining the Stretford Post family. Of course, primarily a Manchester United channel, but we do cover most teams, and we also talk about a lot of topics, not only Manchester United. Manchester United is just a topic of the day, isn't it? There's a lot of news surrounding Manchester United. Big up. Big up, Bobby. What's going on, my friend? You legend. How you doing? I want Italy to win. Got a soft spot for it. I have obviously half my family are Italian. So now, at the end of the day, I will have to be, you know what I mean? Otherwise I'll be in trouble. But look, no, we're thinking about the World Cup. If we're thinking about the World Cup, Bobby, you know, you need Italy in the World Cup. You do. It makes it much more exciting. It really does. And I would much rather have Italy in the World Cup than Bosnia. I'm sorry, Bosnia, but it's just that Italian thing. And, you know, it's much more prestigious to have them in the World Cup, of course. And also there's a big, huge Italian contingent in America. So there you go. Ephraim, Bosnia have an experienced team. They need to be careful. Yeah. Bosnia have an experienced team. Maybe perhaps too experienced. Obviously, they've got a few players that are over the hill. Of course, we spoke about Kolasinac. He played for Arsenal many years ago. They spoke about Edin Dzeko. Still playing in the second division in Germany. So, you know, they've got a lot of experience in there, absolutely. But, you know, Italy should overcome Bosnia. But one thing about Bosnia, they don't lose many games, guys. They don't lose many games. I'm going to go through some of the Bosnia results, guys, if you don't mind. I don't think they've lost in a while. I think the last game they lost was a while ago. Let me just read their results. So when we're looking at the results, Bosnia, in recent times. So let's get some highlighted results here. So they beat Malta 4-1. They beat Romania 3-1. They drew 1-1 away to Austria. They drew 1-1, obviously, with Wales, guys, away from home. So that weren't easy, guys. That weren't easy. I think the last game that they lost, and they, of course, everyone beat San Marino, guys. I'd be very worried if you lost to them, was Austria. They seem to struggle against Austria. They lost to Austria 2-0. However, they've drawn 1-1 with Holland. They beat Romania away as well. They lost 7-0 to Germany, so that's not very good, guys. But they have been on a little bit of a run, to be honest with you. But it is a game that Italy should negotiate, really. If they don't negotiate this game and win this game, I don't think they really deserve to be at the World Cup, guys. What do you think? It is a game that they should really win. Look, you know, at the end of the day, the thing is, I want to see Wales losing 7-0. That's the only thing, isn't it? And maybe that's the reason. Maybe they're looking at that game and thinking, yeah, like we got the right result, of course. But it depends, guys. But we're here to chill. Of course, we're here to chill out. Don't forget to smash a like. We can talk about any subjects you like. Guys, of course, it is Manchester United on everyone's lips at the moment in regards to the transfer window, potential transfer window. Guys, I have done a pre-recorded video, guys, which will be released tomorrow evening. It will be released tomorrow evening. I'm going to be choosing my predicted 11 for next season, guys, for Manchester United. So that's going to be very, very interesting for you guys to have a look at. Some surprises in there, guys. So don't forget to join me for that, of course, guys. I will be in the comments. I will be there, guys. So don't forget to join me for that. Of course, guys, absolutely. Let's do this, guys. Let's do this. Of course, Bosnia have come a long way. Congratulations. Bosnia and Herzegovina have come a long way. And you know what? Looking forward to seeing them today. I really am. But of course, I am Italian today. So I will be supporting Italy. Of course, Gattuso is the manager of Italy today, as he has been for the last few weeks, of course. Absolutely. But, you know, the World Cup is something that everyone wants to play, and obviously it's only for once every 4 years. Not to have Italy in the World Cup for the last 12 years is absolutely criminal. Do you know what I mean? It is absolutely criminal. And, you know, they need to be at the World Cup. I really do think that they add so much to it. They really do. Guys, I will be keeping one eye on the other games as well. Of course, England are playing Japan. Guys, I haven't seen England play Japan in many, many years. I think it was the mid-90s in the La Tournoi. Was it not La Tournoi? It was a game. It was a tournament in England. I remember it just before Euro 96. I've forgotten what it was called, but yeah, we played Japan, beat Japan 2-1 when Japan were just on the upcome. Of course, game is ready to kick off, guys. Ready for the game. I hope you are too. Thank you, everyone who's joined me today, guys. Really appreciate everyone in the house, of course, guys. Let's get the game underway, guys. Let's do this. The game is underway. 0-0 between Italy and Bosnia so far, as it's just kicked off, of course, guys. Let's do this, guys. Hope everyone is well. Sal, any Tonali news? True. Look, there's lots of conflicting stories about Tonali at the moment, Ephraim. I'm going to get some news tomorrow. I do get my news early in the morning. Break of dawning early in the morning. I do get my news early in the morning. There is going to be some news tomorrow in regards to that. However, there is a lot of speculation going on at the moment in regards to, the Tonali deal is off. The Tonali deal is off. The Tonali deal is on. And this is something that I want to press. I want to stress, right? I want to say this. This is something that I talk about a lot. When there's transfer rumors, there's always going to be this thing, right? What goes around where it's on, it's off, it's on, it's off. It's always going to be like that, you know? And I think that sells papers and likes and clicks. That's why they do it. And nothing has been decided yet. The most important thing is this. Manchester United are interested in Tonali. Whether they sign him or not is up in the air. We'll have to wait and see. Obviously, Tonali is going to be very expensive. One of the stipulations in regards to this deal is that the Tonali deal will be very expensive. Here come Italy on the attack. Passed out wide there. Italy started brightly here. Oof. And and that's what's going to happen. Bobby, Sal, Newcastle fans think we won't be able to get their players in the summer. What do you think about that? I think they're delusional. Can I say something, Bobby? I had people a year ago talking about Benjamin Sesko before Benjamin Sesko signed for Manchester United. And Newcastle fans were trying to banter us about we're never going to sign Sesko. Sesko's never going to go to Man United. He's going to Newcastle. Hold that. They were all this business, right? They were doing all this business. Lo and behold, we knew what happened, isn't it? I don't know what's wrong with Newcastle. I think they've got delusions of grandeur, as you said, delusions of grandeur, I think. And they're trying to create a rivalry with Man United for some reason. We haven't had a rivalry since 1996 when we showed them up, you know. I don't understand why they're so desperate to create this rivalry. We love playing Newcastle, especially in cup finals, you know. And I don't know why they hate us so much. They're a small club. They shouldn't even guys. When I talk about Newcastle, and when I do watchalongs or I do any thumbnails involved with Newcastle, I never put Newcastle United because there's only one United, Man United. That's why I never put Newcastle United. I put Manchester United. There's only one United, man, and that is Manchester. Absolutely. Let them hate. Sal, it will be interesting Kobe Mainoo and Anderson starting midfield. Yeah, maybe a Man United future midfield. Who knows, guys? I am keeping one eye on that England game, by the way. I definitely am keeping one eye, but I'm also obviously watching the Bosnia game because obviously it's more riding on the Bosnia game at the moment. So, look, I'm keeping an eye on that. Hopefully, Mainoo has a good game. Really delighted he's back in the England team. So let's just hope that he has a good game today. Of course. Let me just say, international scores. Corner to Bosnia. Cross comes in. Punched out by Donnarumma there. Good punch out by Donnarumma. Held up by Moise Kean. Can he get the ball forward? And it's a free kick to Italy here. It's a free kick to Italy. Let's have a look at this. So England playing Japan. As I said, I haven't seen England play Japan for a very, very long time. It's been a long time since England played Japan. So I'm keeping an eye on it, though, guys. Let's just hope that this game has a lot to offer, of course, as well, guys. Let's hope it has a lot to offer in regards to goals. That would be good. That would be good. I would love a few goals today. Absolutely, guys. Guys, don't forget to smash a like on the video. Guys, smash a like if you enjoy this channel, if you like these watch-alongs and things like that. Guys, this is basically a warm-up for the World Cup for me. As we know, the World Cup will be on this summer and there will be a lot of games. And yes, I will be doing the less popular games as well. That's what we do here, guys. We do all the football and I will be doing that. I know there's a lot of people saying, oh my goodness me, there's too many teams. There's too many rubbish teams in the tournament and blah, blah, blah. No, I wouldn't say that. I love football and it's a great opportunity to see these Caracas and Jordan and these type of teams play. I think it's a good thing, really. It's a good thing that the World Cup is expanding. You know, it will be very interesting, of course. Absolutely. But 0-0 here, 5 minutes gone between Bosnia and Italy, guys, in the World Cup playoff final, of course, a World Cup qualifier final, of course. Yeah, they made the best team win, of course. Interesting to see Tonali play today. Of course, Tonali scored a fantastic goal the other night. Was my man of the match alongside Politano. Was my man of the match. Tonali played excellently, and he took his goal very, very well, guys. He took his goal very well that day, last week. And yeah, he had a very good performance. But Bosnia are a very difficult team, especially when you're playing them away from home. It's a difficult pitch. It's a tight ground, of course. But here they are. Here Italy come. I felt Italy played the other day. They played a little bit pragmatic. I felt that they weren't as brave as they should have been. They came out in the second half and they started playing a lot better than the first half, of course. And I like Italy when they play more expansive, when they let the shackles off a little bit. I have watched Italy in recent years, and it does seem like they have the shackles on. I know that Italy have always been notoriously known for this defensive side of things, of course. But, they played very pragmatic, guys. And, I feel like they're better than that. I feel like they got a lot more better. They've got a lot more to offer. They are playing like almost a 5 in midfield. Shot by Bosnia straight at Donnarumma. Guys, straight at Donnarumma. It was a good shot, but yeah, straight at Donnarumma. Guys, I hope you're doing well anyway. Look, how long we got now to Man United play again? We've got a couple of weeks, haven't we? We've got a couple of weeks until Man United play. And it's a difficult one. But when when we have to wait 2-3 weeks for Man United to play. England have started off terribly. One thing I would say, Bobby, can I just say this about Japan? Japan are one of the dark horses of the tournament. You know that. I've got two teams. I've got Norway and I've got Japan as the dark horses for the World Cup. Japan, they're good. They're doing well. They're doing very well, Japan. Guys, absolutely, they're doing very, very well. Japan and obviously Norway are doing very well as well. But I actually think Japan are one of the dark horses in the World Cup. I really do. I think Japan are gonna surprise a lot of people. Of course, we've seen them beat Germany, guys, in the World Cup before. So they're getting better, guys. They're getting better. And as we know with Japanese, I've been to Japan. I've been to Nagasaki. I've been to Kyoto. I've been to Osaka. I've been to Tokyo. I've been to Hakata. I've been to all these places. And they're very efficient, and their team is going to be the same as that. So they're always going to be difficult to play against, and they're always going to get better. Even back in 1995, if you guys remember, when Japan first played England, they first played England in 1995 in this tournament, right, where it included Sweden, England, Brazil, and Japan. And England beat Japan 2-1 at Wembley. And at that time, Japanese football wasn't really a thing. And Japan took the lead in that game. They took the lead, and in England ended up winning the game just about 2-1. It was a very good England team as well, if I remember, under Terry Venables. Ephraim, God rest his soul. Ephraim, Sal, which Italy team you like in history? What Italy team I like in history? 90s, mate. The 90s Italy team. Guys, the 90s Italy team. The one that included Roberto Baggio, the one that included obviously Gianfranco Zola, Albertini, Costa Curta, Paliuca, Paolo Maldini, that team. Obviously, they've always had Del Piero, Inzaghi, Vieri, Ravanelli. These players are so good, you know, and you know, nowhere near that sort of quality coming out, especially in the striker ranks. Nowhere near that sort of quality coming out of Italy at the moment. But yeah, very, very good team back then. Absolutely. Obviously, England had need to learn what England need to learn. England need to learn how to play without Harry Kane. That's one thing that concerns me about England. England are one of my favourites for the World Cup, by the way, but England need to learn how to play without Harry Kane. I think England without Harry Kane, you know, is a thing, because I remember when Alan Shearer left and we were searching for a striker, a prolific striker, and obviously Harry Kane came along after many years and became that prolific striker. And back then we had an array of talent coming through the ranks and stuff in regards to strikers. And, you know, until Michael Owen came in, obviously England was struggling to find a partner for Michael Owen. We found Emil Heskey, of course, who had a little bit of a partnership with Michael Owen back in the day. But now when you're looking at it, you're looking at England and you're thinking, when Harry Kane leaves and retires from England, who's gonna take the mantle there? Who's gonna be the next guy coming through? Yeah, and that's what I would say about England. Anyway, Italy has started off relatively well, guys. Relatively well in this game. Of course, I will be bringing you all the live scores, guys, from the World Cup, of course. Guys, lots of football going on at the moment, of course, for the World Cup, of course. A big one is Kosovo against Turkey. It's a big one, that one. So I'm going to bring you up to date. I'm just going to get the scores up here for everyone to digest, of course. We've got so far, let me just have a look. Let me just get rid of these things. All right. So it's still 0-0, obviously. Czech Republic have scored against Denmark. Czech Republic, Czechia, 1. Denmark, 0. Still Kosovo, 0. Turkey, 0. Sweden, 0. Poland, 0, guys. Still, guys, unbelievable. It is 1-0 already to Czechia. Czechia, who got that penalty shootout victory, guys, against Ireland, wasn't it? It was against Ireland. Absolutely. So Australia have defeated Caracau in the World Cup, by the way, and they lost 5-0 to Australia, 5-1 to Australia. That is a pretty poor result there, obviously. Very, very poor, of course. Ivory Coast have beaten Scotland by 1-0. It's 0-0 between Japan and England, of course. Massive game, that one, because obviously Japan and England, lots of issues. It's a corner to Italy here. It's a corner to Italy. Italy have a corner, guys. They have a corner in this game. See if they can make amends, well, capitalize, shall I say, on this corner. Let's see what can happen if they can capitalize. Yeah, it's been a mad month, to be honest with you. Loads of traveling. Now in Italy, now in Naples. Now I bring you live from Napoli, guys. I'm live from Napoli today, so convenient. I'm doing the Italy game as well. Cross comes in, and it's a terrible corner. That is a terrible corner. That was Tonali as well, by the way. Yeah, don't let him take the corners. That's what I would say. Don't let Tonali take the corners. That was an awful corner. I would say tenfold. Very, very poor corner, to be honest with you. I would say. Right. Anyway, obviously Bosnia playing in blue and yellow, looking a little bit like IKEA today, or away Sweden, of course. They're on the attack here. Long ball out wide, and it goes out for a throw-in, guys. Goes out for a throw-in. Absolutely. Guys, please don't forget to smash a like on the video if you guys can do that. If you like what you see, if you enjoy the stream, guys, please don't forget. And we don't usually have this backdrop. This is a new backdrop. Obviously, I'm in Italy at the moment. Had to flee Abu Dhabi. I will be back, but yeah, at the moment I'm in Italy. So yeah, hopefully everything is good and you like what you hear, like what you see, of course. The only place for football, guys, in regards to the content creation side of things, of course. Absolutely. Ba, 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 ba. Throw in to Italy here. One thing I don't want, I'm sorry, but I don't want extra time. I never want extra time, guys. You know, one of the worst things in football, right, is that when you watch a game, right, and then you get extra time, right? I think extra time's a waste of time anyway, because I think that both teams cancel each other out. It's a goal. It's a goal for Moise Kean. It's the goalkeeper made a really, really bad mistake. Unbelievable mistake from the goalkeeper. Poor him, mate. He made a terrible mistake there. But it's a goal for Italy. Italy have scored. Italy has scored a very, very good bit of opportunism from Moise Kean. Of course, also linked to Manchester United at once upon a time. Guys, yeah, Visilic is made a huge error here. Let me just see this, guys. I couldn't believe it. He had it controlled. I don't know what happened there. He had it controlled, but it's a goal for Italy. Big blow for Bosnia. Oh, he kicked it straight at the Italian player, and a great finish from Moise Kean, though. You have to give him that. It's not just the goalkeeper. You have to give him that finish. That was absolutely, was it a hint of offside? I don't know. But it was a fabulous finish there. Italy won, Bosnia 0, guys. Great finish. Terrible mistake from the goalkeeper. You got to feel for him, guys. Yeah, it is. I want to see the other angle. I thought, nah, it's not offside. Nah. Anyway, here come Bosnia. Bosnia, great header. Oh, nearly 1-1, guys. Nearly 1-1. You got to feel for the goalkeeper. I don't like things like that happening, because obviously it's a massive game. You want the team to win, like, you know, like just a bit of class, a bit of brilliant play. You don't want like people, young lad, you know, playing in the World Cup qualifier, cost these teams. Because, for example, if this game ends 1-0, you don't want it to cost them the World Cup. You know, it will cost them World Cup if it ends 1-0, of course. Yeah. Netherlands won, Ecuador 0. Ecuador, remember that. Slovakia won, Romania 0. Ivory Coast is still 1-0 up against Scotland. Scotland showing their true colours, shining through recently. Peru won, Honduras won, Benin won, Guinea 0. South Africa 0, Panama 1, Haiti 0, Iceland 1. Iceland won. Obviously, there's something called the World Series, World FIFA Series, and basically it's aimed at getting teams like Iceland and teams of that ilk, Bulgaria, Hungary, playing teams that they will never otherwise play. For example, Haiti, and it's 1-0 after 74 minutes. Haiti are not doing too bad. Anyway, here's Bosnia. Cross comes in and it's cleared away, guys. It's cleared away. It's cleared away there. It's cleared away. Of course. Absolutely. Come on, Italy. Big up, my friend. Get in. Yeah. Now, the thing is that I always felt that if Italy get the first goal, it's game over. That's what I felt. But Bosnia have responded well in their credit. They have responded well. Good shot over the bar from Edin Dzeko. Guys, still playing. I have no sympathy for Edin Dzeko, guys. I have no love for Edin Dzeko. I don't. I'm sorry about that, guys. But you know, if you know, you know. I have no love for Edin Dzeko. Absolutely none. He was a part of that team in 2012, guys. So we all know what happened there. Was it Paddy Kenny, the goalkeeper of QPR, admitted it, what happened there. We all knew what happened. We knew what happened there, guys. Obviously, we know. You know, you don't take a rocket science, does it? Yeah. Obviously, keep an eye on England, being English, half, well, you know what I mean, born in England. I am looking at England, and hopefully England win the game, but obviously this is a difficult game for them. I'm looking at that England team, though, by the way, bringing it to England. Anyway, just watch this Bosnia attack. Nice little flick on. He's got the ball. He's still got the ball. Good response here from Bosnia. Blocked again. Good response from Bosnia, though. Good response from Bosnia. Very good. So the lineup for England isn't that bad, to be fair. When you look at that lineup for England, you got Pickford, White as a right back. We know White's good. Konsa's a good centre back. Gui, good. O'Reilly's been brilliant this season. Mainu and Anderson in midfield. Palmer, Gordon, Rodgers, and Foden. But Foden up front's a bit sus, but I think it's a decent lineup, to be honest with you. I think it's a really decent lineup, and I think England should be winning that. They should be winning that. Hey, big up, Marcus. What's going on, my friend? How you doing? How you doing? I hope you're doing good, my friend. Hope everything is good with you. Thank you so much for joining me. An absolute legend, of course. Yeah. So far, look, some of these teams are in the World Cup, you know. Some of these teams. So Kazakhstan won, Comoros nil. Canada are playing later on, Marcus, against Tunisia. Are you going to be watching the game? Tunisia, of course, been champions in Africa before. Yeah, they're going to be. Yeah, Canada are playing against Tunisia. Anyway, here's Moise Kean. Nice little bit of power there. Switches the ball out wide. That's got to be a foul, surely. No, yeah, it's going to be a foul. He pushed them over there, Morifovic. Yeah, that was not very nice, was it? That was not very nice. Absolutely. That City game was so hard to take against QPR. Ephraim, they've admitted it. Well, the QPR goalkeeper admitted it on Twitter that he let the goals in. He let the goals in. He admitted he let the goals in. And I would never, like, it doesn't matter whether you were saying it in tongue and cheek. It doesn't matter whether you were saying it as a little bit of a joke, you know, a bit of banter. It's irrelevant. It's irrelevant for me because at the end of the day, I believe him. Because I look at those goals that we conceded on that fateful day, and I just felt like he could have saved them. And QP, not only Paddy Kenny, QPR at that moment they kept giving the ball away. They kept giving the ball away as well, weren't they? They're giving the ball away left, right, and centre. Do you know what I mean? Canada is an okay squad, but we hope for the best. You never know. One thing I will say, Marcus, I goddamn prefer you to USA, mate. You know what I mean? I prefer you to USA. That's one thing I would say about that. And my grandma's American, so there you go. You know, and yeah, I prefer you to USA. Of course I do. Here come anyway. Italy are back on the left hand side on the attack. Good cross, very good cross. Oof, almost fell flat on. Yeah, much more salt of the earth people you are. Anyway, here come Italy on the right hand side. Another big chance. No, he gave away the ball. Italy look dangerous, but so did Bosnia. Bosnia on the attack do look dangerous. Yeah. Yeah, you got to watch out these days, Marcus. You know what I mean? Japan have scored. Have they scored against England? Oh my goodness me! Japan have scored. My goodness me! And it's my goodness me! I cannot believe it. Japan have scored against England. England 0, Japan 1. There you go, guys. They've scored against England. And Mitoma. We all know Mitoma, don't we? Do you know Mitoma? I do. He plays for Brighton. He scored against England, guys. 1-0. That might wake England up. 64% possession. They'll be delighted with that. They'll be delighted with that. Obviously, Japan, who did very well against Scotland the other day. I think it was Scotland. Did very well. Big up, Bernard. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Say, sir, how you doing? Well, I'm doing very well, my friend. I'm very, very well. Good to see you, Bernard. Hope everything is blessed with you, of course. Hope everything is good with you. But here is Bosnia 0, Italy 1 in the more important World Cup qualifier, of course, final, of course. But it's a corner to Bosnia right now. It is a corner to Bosnia. Yeah, took a deflection. So it's a corner to Bosnia. So 23 minutes gone, guys. 1-0 to Italy. Cross going to come in, guys, for Bosnia. And it's cleared away well. Comes back out here at the outside the box. He's got it back wide. And his cross comes in again. And it's saved by, it was a free header there. And it's saved by Donnarumma there. It was a free header. Oh, he didn't get enough power on it, to be honest. He didn't get enough power on it. Yeah, he had a free. Maybe he could have passed it with his head. Yeah, well, yeah, it needed a little deflection or something like that. It needed a little deflection. guys. Quarter of the way into the game now, guys. We've got 25 minutes have gone. England, Bosnia 0, Italy 1, guys. Bosnia 0, Italy 1. It is Wales 0, Northern Ireland 1. Wales 0, Northern Ireland 1, guys. Yeah. 90,000 at Wembley today. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. One thing you say about England, they always fill up Wembley, don't they? Absolutely. Anyway, here come Italy. Looking like they're qualifying for the World Cup at this stage, guys. At this stage, they're looking like they're qualifying for the World Cup. Here they come. Through the middle. Tonali. Retigi. Oh, good strike. Good strike. And it's gone straight at the goalkeeper there. Retigi with a great strike. Retigi, one thing I would say about Retigi, does look a bit out of shape, should I say? A little bit out of shape for me. I mean, I remember him when he's playing Serie A. Maybe it's very hard. Sal, what are your thoughts on Tuchel's comment about Maguire? I don't necessarily disagree with him. I think he's better than Chalobah, but I understand about the athleticism side of things. I think that what he said was nothing too wrong with that. I think that he's telling it as it is. Because I don't believe that we should be keeping hold of Maguire. I think Man United need to get a quicker defender. Man United, if they're going to sign a defender, should be getting a younger defender in there rather than getting another, keeping Harry Maguire for another couple of years. But I don't mind what Tuchel said, to be honest with you. Do you know what I mean? At the end of the day. England are getting grouped at this point as an English fan. The Red, I'm not even watching it. I never pay attention to pre-season friendlies with England. England in friendlies is pointless. I've seen England do very well in friendlies. I've seen England do very well in these type of games and do very bad in tournaments. I've seen England do very bad very good in very bad in these games and do very well in tournaments. So I don't really pay much attention, mate. Yeah, they'll probably get back into the game anyway. But I don't really pay attention to it. I think I'll pay more attention once the World Cup starts. Obviously, it's not a good thing. I'm not really watching. That's why I'm watching Bosnia against Italy. But obviously, it isn't a good thing. But yeah, I won't pay too much attention to it, to be honest with you. I think the players always play a little bit half-hearted when they play there. One thing I'll say about England, though, I do think England need to play elsewhere. I don't think they should be playing at Wembley every single time. That's one thing I'll say. They play at Wembley every time. You know what I mean? Every game there is, they play at Wembley. Maybe they should spread it around a little bit, Anyway, chance for Bosnia here. Cleared away from Italy. Cleared away by Italy, guys. We're near half an hour in the game, guys. It is 1-0 to Italy. Great cross there, but it's gone out for a goal kick. It's gone out for a goal kick, guys. Yeah. Holland have equalized against Ecuador. Guys. To be fair, if I'm being honest, Bosnia played very well. That mistake really hit them, though. Obviously, the goalkeeper made an error, huge error there. I think it really hurt them, to be honest. But other than that, I have been impressed with Bosnia. Here's a chance here. Oh, he hit it on the volley. Did he need to do that? It was a chance for Bosnia again for number 15 there. He should have done better there. He could have took the ball on, to be honest with you. Could have took the ball on. England. I don't think England have ever lost to Japan in history. I don't think they've ever lost to Japan. They haven't played them much, to be fair, But don't think they've ever lost to Japan. Right, World Cup qualifiers. Let's get back to the World Cup, of course. Most importantly. Right. So far, guys, Sweden have scored against Poland. It's Sweden 1, Poland 0 in the qualifier. Guys, Sweden 1, Poland 0. And still Czechia 1, Denmark 0. Czech Republic, of course, are we in Denmark by a goal to 0. Sweden are winning by a goal to 0. Obviously, it's very Alanga with the goal for Sweden, by the way. Alanga is the goal scorer for Sweden. One thing about it, though, one thing I would say about these qualifications, I think it's very harsh because you have to play away. Some teams have to play away. Some teams have to play at home. It's a difficult one. It is a difficult one. I think I've always believed, even with the Champions League group, that league, the Champions League that it is now, the format that it is now, I don't think it's fair. People could say it's entertaining all they like. I don't think it's fair. I really don't think it's fair. I think that every team should play every team. And if they're going to do it like that, they should just have a league. And that's what they should have at the end. And that's it, in my opinion. Absolutely. Get everyone in, guys. Don't forget to smash a like on the video. If you guys can do that for me, that'd be absolutely fantastic. Good to see good to see the return of a few people in the stream. Welcome back, my friends. Hope everyone is good. Of course. Here come Italy on the left-hand side, attacking from left to right. Half an hour of the game gone, guys. Italy are 1-0 up against Bosnia. Italy looking like qualifying for the World Cup, of course. Here we are. Yeah, so Italy are good up until the final third. I'm a little bit concerned about them when it gets to the back line. I think defensively, which is weird to say this, but Italy they don't look as strong as they used to look. You know what I mean? I remember when I was growing up where Italy would score one goal and that will be absolutely it. You might as well, everyone should go home and save electricity. It was over. It used to be like that. Do you know what I mean? Ephraim, Sal, Chelsea are a mess. Their players want to leave. What's your thought? Chelsea are a mess. I think the way they do things is wrong. I don't believe in their philosophy, the way they're owned by buying potential and giving them 8-9 year contracts and something like that. And it's not only that, I think they're buying bad players. I mean, it's to our benefit. They bought Garnacho. We could have told them that Garnacho isn't a great player, but they signed him. Fantastic, of course. Now Garnacho has started to remove all his pictures from his social media about Chelsea and things like that. There you go. Like, it's funny how things work out, isn't it? It's funny how things work out that these, true colors, isn't it? Like, the spot never changes, a leopard never changes its spots. That's what happens, isn't it? They'll always expose themselves, and you can't change these people, and look, Chelsea have got some good players. I like Enzo, I like Caicedo, I like Palmer, of course. I like Cucurella. He's a good player as well. They've got some good players in there. However, they've got a scattering of good players, but they haven't got a team. They haven't got a team. And there's no surprise that they want to leave. I don't think that Liam Rosenior is the right guy for them. I don't think he should have been given the Chelsea job. I think if Chelsea wanted to go for a younger manager, they should have went after Cesc Fabregas, who's doing fantastically well at Como. Right? I don't think that Rosenior has done amazing at Strasbourg. I didn't think he did amazing at Strasbourg. I mean, Strasbourg are where they are, where they're supposed to be. I don't think he's a good enough manager for Chelsea, and that has to be admitted. He's not strong enough. He's not got any background to him. I mean, as much as people want to downplay, it's a bit like when we got David Moyes, and David Moyes came into Man United, and David Moyes managed Everton and Preston and teams like that, but he never won anything. And when you go into a team full of winners, full of players that actually won things, it's very difficult to command the respect. I know that a lot of that Chelsea team have not won everything, but you got Enzo Fernandez won the World Cup. You've got some of those players who've won Conference Leagues and the World Cup, whatever they won. And I just feel like he's a huge downgrade from Enzo Maresca, in my opinion. A huge downgrade from Enzo Maresca, and I think they made I think they made a huge mistake. But obviously, these days when you call out the ownership, what happens. There's only one thing that happens. We know with Ruben Amorim what happens. You call out the ownership, that's it. I mean, at the end of the day, guys, absolutely. Anfield, glad to see you here as a neutral and not as an enemy. Yeah, Dared is good. Anfield Dared is good. He's always got a good opinion. He's good, mate. Always neutral, always. So it's good to have people here of other football clubs. You know, we welcome that on this channel because it's always good to, you know, have debates. It's always good to have debates. It's good for the channel. It's good, you know, and I'm open to it. You know, it's good. I like to have more people from other football clubs as well coming on here. But the problem is that we do get some people who come on the channel just want to be an irritants, and that's what it is. That's what it is. We've had a few people who've been on this channel and are no longer on this channel, just irritable, man, irritable. We've had some that pretend and come on this channel, and then, you know, once you disagree with them once, you have an attitude problem and things like that. And it's madness at the end of the day. You know, the way things are with some people. Now, just a little bit of updates, guys, in regards to the World Cup. Scores are the same. Kosovo 0, Turkey 0 is still a scoreline there, guys. Still a scoreline there, 0-0 between Turkey and Kosovo. That's a big game as well. That's a massive game as well. That's a massive game as well. Oh, chance for Bosnia there. Long ball, but he just was stretching there. Mimic was stretching there. He couldn't get the ball. He couldn't quite get the athleticism to get that ball. But it was a good opportunity there. It's a good opportunity there. Yeah. Italy back on the attack, guys. We are 35 minutes in the game. We are 1-0 to Italy at the moment. 35 minutes in. Fairly entertaining game so far. Good response from Bosnia from going 1-0 down, courtesy of a terrible mistake from the goalkeeper. Gave the ball away in the after passing it out from the back, and then he passed it to the Italian player, passed it to Keane, and Keane smashed it home. Of course. Yeah. Still Ivory Coast, Scotland 0. Guys, it's Ireland 0, North Macedonia 0. It's still Wales 0, Northern Ireland 1, Spain 0, Egypt 0. Of course, guys, Portugal are playing later on against the USA. Guys, Canada are playing Tunisia later on, of course, which should be an interesting game as well. No further updates. We got Sweden, Poland have equalized against Sweden. Poland won, Sweden won. Sweden won, Poland won. Poland have equalized in the World Cup qualifications final. 1-1 between Sweden and Poland. Lifeline for Poland. Who scored? Was it Lewandowski? Let me have a look. No, it was Zaluski with the go. It was Zaluski with the go for Poland, guys. Zaluski scoring for Poland. He plays for Atalanta, guys. Again, another player that we've spoken about on Stretford Post a few times, of course. But Zaluski is the one who has scored for Poland. It's 1-1 between Sweden and Poland, guys, in the World Cup qualifier final. Interesting, guys. Interesting. Later on, there is obviously Democratic Republic of Congo against Jamaica in the final of the World Cup qualifiers. And we've also got Iraq against Bolivia, guys. So that should be interesting. Anyway, here's Bosnia. Again, in a cross. Oh, it's a big header there. So close. Eden Dzeko again. Eden Dzeko with his headers. They're absolutely so dangerous. He's never stopped being dangerous at headers, has he? But it was so close from Eden Dzeko there. He got a little flick on the header. It was unmarked. But yeah. He would have felt that he could have done better there. He should have done better there. He would have felt he should have done better there. Unmarked, should have done better. Definitely. Big up everyone, guys. Don't forget to join me tomorrow for Breaking Dawn as well, guys, every single morning. Anyway, here's Italy on the attack. Buttighi chests it down, loses the ball. He wins it back well. Politano is on the right. Overlapping run coming up. You feel that if Italy score one more, you feel that I can't see Bosnia getting back. Here come Italy now, though. And it's going to be a free kick, surely. Showed a lot of strength there, but no free kick. No free kick. Fair play to the referee. Plays on. He played on. Fair play to him. Header back. Great header, that. Great header by Locatelli there. Great header by Locatelli. He's on the floor. Mancini's on the floor. Knee in the back. Sunjic with the knee in the back on Mancini. Or is it Mancini need him? It was Mancini who need him, actually. But he's the one who comes out worse. Big up the legends in the house. Don't forget to smash a like on the video if you guys can do that for me. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the algorithms rhythming, guys. Let's do that if we can. I do feel that Italy need a second goal if they're gonna win this game. I do think that there is a chance in Bosnia. Bosnia have played very well. They look very dangerous on the attack, counter attacks. They do. And here they are on the attack. They do attack in droves, 5s and 6s. They're going 5s and 6s. Cross comes in, and another header over. Another header over the bar, guys. Dimirovic felt he should have done better there. Dimirovic could have done better there. Still, Czech Republic 1, Denmark 0, Kosovo 0, Turkey 0, and Sweden 1, Poland 1, guys, in the World Cup qualifier finals. Here's a chance for Bosnia. Oh, what's going on? Is that going to be a red? It's a red card. It's a red card. Bastoni has been sent off, guys. It's a red card. Bastoni has been sent off. That was harsh. That was harsh. He should have left it, though. Red card. Direct red card for Italy. Is there a VAR? They're going to check it. Are they going to check it on the VAR? Are they going to check it on the VAR? It's a red card. No, I felt he was going wide a little bit. I don't know why they're going to give a red card for that. Let me have a look. Yeah, he should have left it, though. It was a stupid challenge to make in the first place. Yes, he can't. Yeah, he's not going to get that overturned. He's not going to get that overturned. It was a blatant foul from the Italian player. Anyway, Italy are down to 10 men, guys. Italy are down to 10 men. They're still winning 1-0. They're making a change here. Gatti's coming on. Gatti's coming on for Italy. It's ruined the game a little bit. It's a shame. The game was starting to get good as well. Now it's Rattigi's coming off. The striker Rattigi's coming off. He fell asleep, Marcus. What was he doing? His teammates down. Shame. He could have jockeyed the Bosnian. We'll wait for help. He weren't going anywhere. The Bosnian player weren't going there. He would have just went straight to the goalkeeper. I don't understand these players. He's an experienced player, Bastoni. He should know. He should know not to do stupid challenges like that. You know, it's a blatant foul, but so silly. So silly. And it could cost them dear. Could cost them a lot. They are 1-0 up, guys. Silly challenge, really did. Really was a silly challenge. Really was. Anyway, so free kick to Bosnia here. Just left of the D, about 35 yards. I don't think he's gonna go for the direct. He's gonna cross it in. Straight at Donnarumma. Into Donnarumma's hands. Bobby, it's going to be difficult now, isn't it? It's going to be difficult now. Italy need another goal, definitely. Can I see Italy defending this lead? I don't know. They haven't looked that strong in defence. I mean, today. I mean, recently they haven't. They keep losing headers to Bosnia. Bosnia keep winning those headers. I'm a little bit concerned about that. They keep winning those headers. Italy will just move into a back five, wouldn't they? So Di Marco will play on that left wing back position. The three at the back will remain. Gatti will be there instead of Bastoni. So I think they'll be relatively comfortable, Italy, with the way that they're playing. Here come Bosnia. Oh, another good cross. Dangerous. They look dangerous on the attack, to be fair, Bosnia. They have done the whole game, even against 11. They've looked very good. They've looked very good, in my opinion. They have. Yeah. But gutted, though. Gutted. But it is what it is. It's football. Sweden have scored again against Poland. Sweden 2, Poland 1, guys. Sweden 2, Poland 1. And they are winning. It is by Lagerbäck has scored for Sweden. Lagerbäck has scored for Sweden. It's 2-1 to Sweden in the World Cup final qualifiers, guys. That looks like a game. Still 0-0 between Kosovo and Turkey. They made it very difficult for themselves. Oh, another chance for Bosnia. Oh, my goodness me. They're giving them too many opportunities. I've been saying this. Another chance for Bosnia there. How did he win that header? Yeah, well, they're winning headers at ease. Bosnia are winning headers at ease at the moment. They are getting a little bit too easy for them in regards to that. We've got 3 minutes of intro. We played 2 minutes of that, so it should be half time in 1 minute's time, guys. Should be half time in 1 minute's time. It's going to be an interesting second half, to be fair. Obviously, Gattuso will get him in, have a word with them. Locatelli down. It's half time between England and Japan. Japan 1, England 0. Japan 1, England 0. It's half time in that game, guys. Japan 1, England 0. That'd be a big shock, wouldn't it? That'd be one of the biggest shocks. Well, it's a goal kick for Donnarumma. We're looking at half time here with 1-0 to Italy. Here come Bosnia again, though, on the attack, just before half time. That right midfielder looks pretty decent. The number 20 there for Bosnia. He looks pretty decent. It's a foul from Di Marco. It's a foul from Di Marco. So free kick for Bosnia. You know, it's like these red cards. I do think red cards are given too easily. I really do. I think that they got to look at things from a logical point of view. It was a cynical foul, no doubt about it. But I think there needs to be like an orange card or something like that in between a red card. Just so many like straight red games, completely different games. Do you know what I mean? Half time, guys. Half time. It is Italy 1, Bosnia nil, guys. Italy down to 10 men in the game, guys. Courtesy of a red card on Bastoni just before halftime, guys. It is 1-0 to Italy. Interesting game. Interesting game in the second half, guys. It's going to be a big game in the second half. It's going to be a massive game in the second half. Interesting to see what happens in the game, of course. But it is 1-0. And yeah, this is where you're going to have to, they're going to have to show their mettle. This is where Italy are going to have to show their strength. They're going to have to hope that they get a second goal. I think if they get a second goal, they can still hold on. I think they can still hold on, but I'm a little bit concerned about the way Bosnia are playing. They're playing very, very expansive play. They're winning a lot of headers and second balls. And I think Italy need to be a little bit more compact, a little bit more hard to play against. At the moment, they look a little bit easy to play against, if I'm being totally honest. They don't look like they are really like in a very solidified sort of thing. Still Wales 0, Northern Ireland 1, guys, in the home nations, of course. Ivory Coast 1, Scotland 0. Guys, in the World Cup qualifiers, it is still obviously Czech Republic 1, Denmark 0, Kosovo 0, Turkey 0, Sweden 2, Poland 1, guys. Yeah. That was a great finish by Moise Kean for the goal for Italy, by the way. That was an unbelievable finish, guys. Amazing finish. Straight on the first time shot, straight into the back of the net, guys. Straight into the back of the net. Absolutely. So what do you make of that, guys? Hope you're all doing well. Thank you, everyone who's joined me today, of course. Really appreciate everyone in the stream. Really appreciate everyone. Thank you, everyone who's joined me. And join me on this show, enjoying the game, of course. It is a good game. It is a good game. I always felt this will be a good game. However, I do have this feeling. That this game is going to go to extra time. I've got this feeling it's going to go to extra time. The game's going to... I just got this bad feeling about it, and guys, being, like an equalizer, 1-1, goes all the way through the extra time and things like that. Yeah, what I was saying earlier about extra time, one of the worst things I don't like is, like, I had it in the AFCON. Like, the teams will be 0-0 or draw after full time, right? And then it go into extra time. And I didn't want extra time because I was in Abu Dhabi. So Abu Dhabi's hours ahead, right? And it gets very late. So when it goes to extra time, I want it to go to penalties because it's not a golden goal. The extra time is not going to finish. I want it to go to penalties. But a couple of times when I was doing it, I was watching the games, and they would score in the last minute of extra time, so ruin the fun out of penalties. They would ruin the fun. They ruin the joy, and I hate that. I hate that when it happens. You go throughout the whole 120 minutes. You're hoping for a penalty shootout because you suffered the whole 120 minutes, and you want to see a penalty shootout. And then the opposition team is 0-0 all the way up to 120 minutes. And then the opposition, and then one team was scoring the last minute of extra time. It's blasphemy, mate. It's blasphemy. Big up Danny B. Big up my friend Danny B. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good to see you on the channel. I hope you're doing well. Good to see you again, my friend. Of course, as usual, Danny B. Hope you're well. Yeah, it is 1-0 to Italy, guys. 1-0 to Italy against Bosnia. Italy are down to 10 men. Can Italy hold on? Or will Italy comfortably see out this game? Who knows? I don't think they'll comfortably see out the game, in my opinion, because I do think Bosnia played pretty well, and I do think Bosnia deserved their flowers so far today. They played very well. Even 11 against 11, I felt that they were slightly the better team. It was a fairly even match, but if I was to say one team, I felt that Bosnia was slightly the better team for me, in my opinion. But it is Italy who lead 1-0. Of course. It does. This does separate the character, doesn't it? They're not Danny B. They're not making it. They never do. Stupid challenge from Bastoni. Didn't need to make that challenge. Let the player go. Donnarumma was there anyway. Should have left it. Foolish mistake, especially from a player like Bastoni, an experienced Inter Milan player like Bastoni, making a silly challenge like that. It's just so unforgivable. And these things can cost you. And look, guys, this is the World Cup qualifier, right? These things can happen in the World Cup, and then you get a red card and you spoil it for your team. And that's the difference between getting far in the World Cup, even winning the World Cup, and not winning the World Cup at all. I honestly think that England were David Beckham away from not getting sent off from winning the World Cup in '98. That's the difference. It's difference. England would have went on to play Holland, which would have been a difficult game, to be fair, that Holland team. But I think England would have negotiated it and won it. I really do. However, and it is what it is. So, what's your favourite England kit? I don't really have a favourite England kit. They all look the same. If I was to say one England kit, the last England kit, I think England Euro 2004 had the red one. I bought the red one into 2004. I had the England kit for Euro 96, the home one. I had that one. But I think if I was going to pick any England team in the England kit out of all of them, it'd probably be the 1990 Umbro kit. It'd probably be that probably is the best for me. I think it was probably the 1990 Umbro kit, if I'm being honest. This Italian kit is very nice. This away kit is very nice. I do like the Adidas Originals. And Man United have got a very nice kit coming out next season. The blue one, the Adidas Original one. Sadly, I don't buy kits for Man United anymore whilst the Glazers are there. I promised myself I'll never buy another kit. However, Man United are enticing me into buying kits because their kits are very nice. Some of them that are coming out are very nice. And it's so frustrating because I can't get them. I'm not going to get them. I refuse. I refuse to put money in the Glazers' pockets and in yours. I refuse to do that, of course, as we all should, of course. And we should all give up our season tickets and things like that if we really care. My biggest disgruntlement about Man United is that as soon as we get a little bit of good form, all the protests have disappeared. Surprise, surprise, isn't it? You know, we're just not ruthless enough. We're just not committed and consistent enough in what we want. We get easily giddied, easily pleased, and we forget about what's most important. You know what I mean? And that's what I feel about it, you know. And yeah, sadly. Yeah. But yeah, here we go, guys. We are for this World Cup anyway, World Cup qualifying final between Italy and Bosnia. It is very on the knife edge, I would say, at 1-0 to Italy, with Italy down to 10 men. So going to be a very interesting second half. And I'm very interested to see how Italy play. Not the Italians of past year, of course not. There's no Paolo Maldini, Nesta, Cannavaro. Not anymore. Not anymore. They're not the defensive unit powerhouse that they used to be, unfortunately. They're not. This team look a little bit more fragile than those teams, in my humblest of opinions. They look a little bit more fragile for me. Absolutely. But Garti's come on for Bastoni. Retigui's come off. So Italy are playing basically a 5 in the midfield, 5 at the back, basically, with Di Marco at the back. They've got 2 in the midfield, 3, and then they got the 1, I think, if I'm not. They got 3 in the midfield, 1-1. Ephraim, so which is your favorite England kit? Oh, I think I read that one. Sorry, I read that one. Absolutely. Yeah. So waiting for the second half to start, guys. Waiting for the second half, of course. Later on, it's the Democratic Republic of Congo against Jamaica. That's going to be a good game. And then we've got Iraq against Bolivia. Now, these qualifications, it really bugs me because, you know, why is Iraq playing Bolivia? You know, how's that fair? You know, how's that fair that a team from the Middle East has to play a team from South America? Doesn't make sense, does it? Really doesn't. You know, but I will be supporting Democratic Republic of the Congo today, and I will also be supporting Iraq, by the way. Yeah, too many South American teams go to the World Cup. 6 teams qualify for the World Cup groups with the South Americans. One of the teams is Brazil. They lost 6 games in their qualification group. 6, and they still came top of the group and qualified. And then you've got teams that lost one game in the European qualifiers and in the Middle East and things like that, and don't qualify, get knocked out. It's mad, isn't it? Mad. Sal, France are talented, but their manager's crap. I think France are a little bit overrated, Ephraim. I think they're not as talented as they used to be. Yeah, people talk about Ekatike and all these things. Yes, you know, they've got some good players. They always have. But I don't think they're as good as people make them out to be. Some of their players are incredibly overrated, in my opinion. Mbappe, yeah, we know Mbappe. We know he's a good player. Yeah. However, you can't look further than Spain for me. Spain look incredibly good. On paper, they're really good. That's about it. I do believe in England. I think England can do a job. Not by going by tonight, obviously, but I do think they can do a job. By the way, it's still Spain 0, Egypt 0, by the way. Guys, there's about 43 minutes on the clock there. Spain 0, Egypt 0. Let me just have a look at the lineups of that team. See who's playing in that one. So in regards to Spain, yeah, they've got Lamine Yamal. They've got Omo playing for Ferran Torres. Yeah, quite a good team there. Quite a good team. Mamouche is playing for Egypt. There's no Mohamed Salah. There's no Mohamed Salah. Oh, is Salah on the bench? No. He's not on the bench. Is Mohamed Salah injured? He might be injured, isn't it? He might be injured. But yeah, there's no Mohamed Salah for that one. Absolutely not. But it's 0-0 between Egypt and Spain, you know. I don't read too much into friendlies. I'll be honest, guys. I don't read too much into friendlies. I don't. Think that this stage of the season, when there's so many teams that are trying to negotiate Champions League and the league in general, I think it's really crazy to put international friendlies slap bang in the middle of these games, to be in the middle of the season. I really do. I think these games should have been right at the end of the season, when the season's over. I don't think, like, when you can focus your mind on international football at the moment, I don't think these teams can focus purely on international football when they've got things they're playing for. Of course, the World Cup qualifier is a thing, but these friendlies, guys, I mean, my goodness me, you have to get yourself up for it, guys. It's always like that, though, isn't it? That these friendlies come around at the wrong time, when teams are fighting for leagues and fighting for Champions Leagues and fighting for Champions League qualifications, stuff like that. And you're always praying that your team doesn't get an injury. I'm praying Man United don't get injury. I really am. I'm praying that nothing happens to our players, because I'm really, really concerned. Like, I don't want to be like tomorrow and say, oh, you know, blah, 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 blah. You know, hopefully not. Anyway, we're just getting settled, guys. Welcome to the stream, everyone who's joined me today. Please don't forget, guys, to smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Also, don't forget to put your notifications on if I go live elsewhere, of course. And I am on other channels live, of course, guys. I agree, so Spain, England are my favourite also for the World Cup. Yeah. The only thing I would say about England is mentality. It's mentality. I think about that. It's going to be interesting. Played in America, not a footballing country. Never felt like a World Cup in 2000. Was it 1994? Especially with everything that's going on right now. You know, what I would say is that I actually think there's going to be some surprises this World Cup. I think there will be some shock wins, shock results. I think this is my prediction. This is my hot take, guys. I'm going to give you a little exclusive. Brazil will get knocked out early. Brazil will get knocked out early out of the World Cup. They'll get knocked out early. You know, that's my prediction. They're going to get knocked out early, Brazil. I'm looking at the red card for Italy, though. There was cover there. What happened to cover? I thought that you don't get a red card if there's cover. There was 2 cover men there. 2. And technically, if you look at the line, he wasn't the last man. Yeah, I get it. I get the frustration from Italy. I do get it. But guys, we're ready for the second half. Guys, it's coming up very shortly. Italy are winning by a 1-0. Absolutely. Big up, Marky Mark. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Long time, my guy. Hope you're well. Hope everything is blessed with you. Good to see you. How are you, my friend? Sonny's been busy working out here in the great USA. Why isn't anyone talking about Tchouaméni from Madrid? A perfect replacement for Cass. His injury record, mate. His injury record and his price tag is a little bit astronomical, to be honest with you. I think we've spoken about him on the channel before. We've also spoken about Camavinga before. I think he's got an injury record and his price tag probably. And, you know, it's always a thing when I'm always a bit cautious when Real Madrid sell us players now. You know, I'm a little bit cautious because Real Madrid don't usually sell players. They only sell players for a reason. That's what Real Madrid do, which is why they sold us Varane and they sold us Casemiro. You know, Casemiro obviously at the end of his career, Varane injury prone. So I'm a little bit concerned. But definitely Tchouaméni is on Man United's radar. Definitely. It'd be amazing signing still. But it'd be interesting to see what they do. Be interesting to see who they bring in. You know, at the moment it's Tonali. At the moment it looks like Tonali is the main guy. Rumor is Tonali and Anderson, the two midfielders. I think that'd be absolutely brilliant. Buffon is there. Lots of superstars on that Italy bench. Buffon, I've seen. Yeah. It depends, Marky Mark. It depends. Man United need talent. You know, when Tchouaméni signed for Real Madrid, he was a learner driver. You know, Man United need the right profile. You know, I've looked at some players around Europe, and there are some brilliant players. Like Anderson is the perfect player for Man United. You know, Tonali would be perfect because they're all proven. Yeah, they are. But then you've got Aya Boyodi and players like that who were signed for a football club and will excel, like Tchouaméni, like Camavinga, like these players. You know, so it's not necessarily about proven or not. It's all about them as a player. You know, I think we just generally sign the wrong players in regards to talent. That's what Man United have been doing over the years. We've had proven players. Casemiro's proven, you know, and they're proven players. And we bought these type of players. But Man United need to just find the right player, you know. As I said, Tchouaméni was an unknown quantity. Well, not unknown, but he was unproven at La Liga, wasn't he? You know, so we can talk about them, but didn't Real Madrid give him an opportunity and he became that type of player? We just need to read the signs. There's a player called Lamine Camara, Lucien Agume, great talent that we can bring into the Premier League, in my opinion. It's not about exclusively we need to buy a proven player that is there. It just needs to be a talented player, someone who's going to make a difference. That's why you need a squad. This is why you need players like Anderson, and you need players like Tonali, or you need players like Stiller, and you need players who can come in, upcoming players as well. It's like a mix and blend, isn't it? It's a mix and blend. But you got to read the game. They got to read the market. They got to read the game. They got to see, you know, if they're good enough, if they could find a player, you know, who's good enough. You know, and we need athleticism in that midfield, definitely. We can't buy any more slow coaches. We've got too many slow coaches. We've got too many slow players. We've got too many players that are past their best. I think 24 is a good age. 24, 25, around that age. 24, 25, 26. It's a good age. Yeah, definitely. Tonali's a good age. For me, he's a good age. Yeah, he's got that little bit of experience, but also got that youthfulness as well. You know, we're still waiting for the kickoff, guys. Delay in as usual. Italy going to kick off the second half. Here we go. Me neither, Marky Mark. Me neither. You know, as I said, like Man United need the squad, Marky Mark, my friend, and I can't see them buying the squad. Like you say, Tchouaméni, right? Tchouaméni be a fantastic signing for Man United, right? Can you honestly see the Glazers doing that deal? Even though it would be a magnificent deal? No. I can't say, look, even though we're heavily linked to Tonali and Anderson, I'm not gonna count my chickens before they hatched. I'm not gonna get giddy. I'm gonna wait and see and analyze it and things like that and see, you know. But you're absolutely right, you know. Big up, Marky Mark. It's good to see you, man. I hope you're well, my friend. Hope everything is getting better with you, my legend, of course. Anyway, look, it's a tough half for Italy here. Italy are down to 10 men. Bosnia will be looking to put the pressure on. They were doing it in the first half, but I don't think Italy should just sit back. I think Italy got to try and attack as well. So if they just invite pressure on, they're going to concede a goal. This Italy team are not it in regards to defensive wise, in my opinion. So any substitution for England? England still losing 1-0 to Japan. No substitutions for England, funny enough. Anderson is the man of the match so far. He's getting rated 7.7. England haven't lost in 7 matches. Japan haven't lost in 5 matches. Interesting. Still 1-0 to Czech Republic over Denmark. 0-0 between Kosovo and Turkey, and Sweden 2, Poland 1. Still at this moment in time, guys. Throwing to Italy here on the near side. Bosnia started the second half very well, as we expect, against 10 men. As I said, I do hope that Italy don't just sit back and just absorb pressure, because they will, in my opinion, they'll see the goal. The way they're playing, they don't look very solid. Not like the Italian teams of old, of course. But yeah, look, it's going to be a very, very interesting summer. We got the World Cup, of course, so that's going to eat up a lot of time in regards to the transfer window. And obviously, Ineos, the Glazers, are going to use it as a convenient excuse. Man United got so much work to do, a lot of work to do, considering the amount of players that can potentially leave the football club as well. And considering that we've got the Champions League and League, I mean, I keep banging the drum about it, but all it takes is one injury, one suspension, and then we're screwed, isn't it? We're screwed, and yeah, it's worrying. But hopefully we can have a very monumental, generational transfer window. I don't expect it, of course I don't, but you never know, guys. Stranger things have happened, of course. To check up on the results, the scores. Wales have equalised against Northern Ireland, guys. It's Wales 1, Northern Ireland 1. Guys, Wales who got knocked out of the World Cup the other day, of course. Yeah. Italy have got to look at the counter-attack. They got to utilise the counter-attack a little bit more. Marcus, been watching the interaction, by the way, Anderson and Mainu in this game, and it's okay so far. Can't really tell much from one game, but that's good. Future teammates on United, maybe. Yeah, future, maybe. Yeah. There's obviously a lot of confusion about Mainu at the moment. I expect him to sign a new contract. It could be Tonali and Anderson. It could be Tonali and Mainu. It could be all. It could be all 4 of them. It could be all 3 of them. Sorry. It could be Mainu, Tonali, and Anderson next season, which will be great, because then we can rotate, and keep players on the toes. We do need a squad, don't we? And Anderson and Tonali would be brilliant. But with the Glazers and Ineos, we just don't do things like that, do we? They don't like us having nice things. Anyway, here's Bosnia. Big chance, well defended, got too much space there. We need a lot, Marcus. We need fullbacks. We need a new goalkeeper. We need backup players for the striker. Obviously, we only got 1. Great shot from Bosnia. Then again, parried out by Donnarumma. Italy are hanging on. They're against the ropes at the moment, Italy. They're not really filling me with any confidence about them hanging on in this game, but it is still 1-0. 50 minutes gone in the clock, guys. Italy are looking at a rear guard reaction. This is what I said. They shouldn't be doing this. They're not playing against Spain. Well defended. Yeah, Italy are giving them too much respect. They're giving Bosnia too much respect here. We need about 7 players at minimum, mate. But we need not goings. We need outgoings as well. Yeah, yeah. We're losing. We're already losing Rasmus. We're gonna lose. We're losing Sancho. We're losing Casemiro. That's a given. That's 3 already. I think that Rashford will go. That's 4. I think Xerxes may go. That's 5. Dalot 6. Mount 7. Maybe Maguire 8. You know, Anana 9. Bayinde 10. Um, it's a lot of work that needs doing. Corner to Bosnia. There's a lot of work that needs doing in this team. Definitely a lot of work. 7 is the bare minimum. Man United, if Man United went out there and signed 5 quality players and bought a couple of squad players, I'd be very, very surprised. I'd be very, very surprised. And that's minimum that what we need, you know. Cross comes in and it's cleared away by Italy. Well defended. Italy got to get out of their box. They got to start keeping that ball. They keep giving the ball away to Italy, to Bosnia. They keep giving the ball away. They got to stay composed here. I know that they're down to 10 men. I know that they're down to 10 men, but they got to stay composed, Italy. They've got the experience here. I know that Bosnia, they got quite a bit of experience, but um, Italy have got players playing at the high level at the moment, you know. Well, this season, like, you know, there was that story about Harry Maguire not wanting to sign a new contract before he knows what's going on in the summer. And Ineos have promised him that they're going to have a massive summer this summer, you know. But what is a massive summer for Ineos? That's the question, isn't it? What is their massive summer? What do they see and what do they class as a massive summer? They probably looked at last summer and thought that was a massive summer. There are some fans who actually felt that we had an 8 out of 10 window. Can you believe it? You know, even though we missed out on the midfield and the fullbacks and things like that. Now, I said we got a 4 out of 5 from the beginning. I said it's a 4 or 5 out of window. You know, yeah. What is a big summer for them? That's the question. What is a big summer for Ineos? Let me know, guys, because they're obviously going to think different. It's a yellow card for Bosnia, and number 6 has got a yellow card. Italy will be grateful about that. Grateful having a little bit of a respite there. They'd be grateful about that, definitely. Tahirovic with the yellow card, of course. Anyway, 55 minutes gone, guys. 1-0 to Italy. Continued with Moise Keane with the strike in the first half, guys. Italy are down to 10 men and are holding on at the moment. I think the biggest problem with when teams that go down to 10 men, I think it's a mental problem because you still got the basis of the team there. Especially Italy, they substituted Bastoni and they brought on Gatti in defence. So they're basically playing a 5 at the back, right? It's basically the same as set. Instead of having 2 players up front, they got 1 player up front. So I always was a little bit confused why teams capitulate when they go down to 10 men, because there are some teams that when they go down to 10 men, it's almost like nothing has happened. It's almost like, you know, they're playing with 11 against 11. Man United have been there, by the way. Look at Everton this season. Look at Newcastle. Look at Crystal Palace this season. Even though we won the game, look at Newcastle this season. You know, goal kick to Italy. Goal kick to Italy. So goal kick. It's going to be interesting, guys. It's going to be an emotional roller coaster this next few weeks, of course. Obviously, as well, then we got the World Cup coming on. That's going to be emotional, isn't it? The World Cup's going to be one hell of an emotion. How long can Bosnia keep up this press, though? That's a good one as well. How long can Bosnia keep up the press? Here come Italy on the counter that, though. That's going to be a throw into Italy. No. Keeps it in. Locatelli out here. That's Bella. Italy need to get that ball, need to play it on the floor. Don't lose it. Good little bit of shimmy there. Can Italy get that through ball there? Can they get the through ball? And it's going to be a free kick, surely. Yes, that's a free kick to Italy. Better from Italy. Better from Italy. They're not just taking it. They're actually going for it. They're actually going for it. That's good. That's what they need to do. They can't just sit back. As I said, they're not playing against Spain here. You know. I agree, Sal. When they get a red card, their mentality will drop. Yeah, it's a mentality thing. And I think Man United have had this problem when we go down to 10 men. You know, we've had this problem before. You know, you have the mentality that we're still playing against 11 against 11. Still have that mentality. We're still playing against 11 against 11. We're still there, you know. Anyway, guys, we got about 32 minutes of this game to go plus injury time. Italy are aware that Bosnia are playing some players still further up the pitch. So throwing for Italy on the near side. Bit better from Italy this last couple of minutes. A lot better rather than just waiting to concede a goal. It's ridiculous. They are actually trying to attack as well, which is good. They're trying to attack as well. Still England 0, Japan 1, of course. No Harry Kane today. England have got to learn how to play without Harry Kane. That's one thing England got to do, of course. Poland have equalized against Sweden. It's Sweden 2, Poland 2, guys. They've equalized. They have equalized. And Turkey have scored against Kosovo. Turkey have scored against Kosovo, guys. It's Kosovo 0, Turkey 1, guys, in the World Cup playoff finals, guys. Akrakoglu has got that goal. Akrakoglu has got that goal, guys. He's the goal scorer for Turkey, of course, guys. Once linked to Manchester United, Akrakoglu. He is the goal scorer for Turkey. The goal scorer for Poland, guys. If we get a look, is Swiderski. No Lewandowski today. No Lewandowski. No goal scorer for Lewandowski today. Surprising. What are the odds in that? Here comes Keane, clean through. He's clean through here. It's a big chance for Keane. Moise Keane, and he's hit it over. Oh, my goodness me. What a miss. He just needed to be composed. That is a poor miss. That is a poor miss from Italy there. That is a poor miss from Italy. Unbelievable. Unbelievably poor. Now, here's Bosnia back on the other side, back on the attack. That was a massive moment in the game for Italy. That Moise Keane was clean through. He just needs to compose himself. Oh, going to be a corner to Bosnia again. He just needed to compose himself. That would have took the whole pressure off Italy there if he got that second goal. Half an hour to go, guys. 1-0 to Italy. If he got that second goal, I think it would have been a curtains for Bosnia. But he didn't. He missed it. He hit it over the bar. Awful miss. Awful miss. That's the thing with these type of players. They'll score a 30-yard screamer, then they miss the easy chance. Claimed by Donnarumma here. Half an hour to go. Are Bosnia going to equalize, or can Italy hold on and go on to win the game and qualify for the 2026 World Cup? Guys, how are you feeling? How are your nerves? Oh, they've lost the ball. DiMarco, of all people, has lost the ball in the middle. Bosnia win it back. Bosnia, like, really nippy. They're really quick on the ball. Here they are on the left-hand side. Just in front of the D, straight at Donnarumma, straight at Donnarumma. Can't be giving the ball away like that, especially a player like DiMarco with his experience. You can't be giving a ball away like that. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. It's just wave after wave of Bosnia attacks at the moment, though. Wave after wave of Bosnia attacks. Bosnia are on it today. They are on it, obviously. Let me just see something. So the last time that Bosnia qualified for the World Cup was in 2014, guys. 2014 was the last time Bosnia qualified for the World Cup. That was the last time they qualified for the World Cup, 2014. And they didn't make it out of the group stage. A long time ago. Obviously, 2014 was the Brazil World Cup, of course. Benny, what's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Good evening, guys. Was trying to watch Ireland, but kept falling asleep. The friendlies. That's what I mean, Benny. That's why I'm not watching the friendlies. I'm watching the World Cup qualifiers. I'm not doing the friendlies. My goodness me. Can you imagine you feel like that? Imagine how the players feel on a pitch. You know, imagine like it's just such a silly time to put friendlies. Honestly, everyone wants league football. Teams are more concentrated on obviously Champions League qualification, league, and whatever. You know, it's just really silly to putting these things on these games. Anyway, another barrage of attacks from Bosnia. Bosnia are attacking, guys. Benny. Yeah, Czechia, they're not that bad. Czech Republic are not that bad, Benny. Strong team. Very unlucky from Ireland to be knocked out from them. They did very well, Ireland. Very disappointed they let it go. They let a 2-goal slip. It was very disappointing in my opinion because I wanted Ireland there in the World Cup. I want Italy at the World Cup. I want Ireland at the World Cup. You know, it just adds to the atmosphere, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? We got enough, and I've got no disrespect to these nations, right? You know, but we got enough of Eastern Bloc teams in that World Cup. You know what I mean? We're gonna have Bosnia and Chechnya and this and was it Czech Republic and these type of teams. It's just Ireland, Italy would be great, but you have to win what you put in front of you, don't you? You know, and they had it there. They had it there, Ireland. They let it go. They let it slip, sadly. Now I remember the 2002 World Cup. I thought I loved that World Cup. It was a really good World Cup. It was a really good World Cup, and Ireland are brilliant in that. So still Bosnia 0, Italy 1, Czech Republic 1, Denmark 0, Kosovo 0, Turkey 1, Sweden 2, Poland 2. Guys, very, very tight. Come on, Denmark, says Ephraim. Come on, Denmark. Denmark a little bit boring to me. I don't know, but Denmark are just a little bit boring to me, in my opinion. They're just a little bit, yeah. You know, that one of those teams, yeah. But they've equalised, and it's Denmark 1, Czech Republic 1, guys. They've equalised. They are back in the game. They've equalised, guys. 1-1 is the scoreline between Czech Republic and Denmark, guys. Unbelievable. Joachim Anderson with the goal. Joachim Anderson with the goal. Guys, 24 minutes in this game to go. Italy shouldn't be wasting time because they're going to add on the time anyway. I think a player's got cramp, though. Game on in the Denmark game. Game on in the Denmark game is 1-1 there. It's 1-1. I was at the Ireland 94 World Cup versus Italy. Unreal atmosphere. Amazing atmosphere, yeah. I've had Jason McAteer on the channel, Benny. You may have seen it. I've had Jason McAteer on Stretford Post and spoke to him about it. Always wanted to know the how it was, because when I was young when I was watching the World Cup in 1994, and I vaguely remember the 1990 World Cup. I watched all the games, but the 1994 one was where I remembered everything, and I remember obviously Houghton scoring that great goal and 1-0, Packy Bonner in goal, Paul McGrath, Roy Keane, obviously the great Jack Charlton as the manager. Good times, man. Good times. Proper football. Andy Townsend, good team. Dennis Irwin. Someone tried to play down Dennis Irwin the other day to me. I'm like, mate, this guy is like top 2 left backs in Premier League history. One of the best left backs in football history. And people are trying to downplay him because he doesn't go out and he doesn't flaunt himself and he doesn't talk to media and things like that, That's the thing. So many people are misinformed. It's unbelievable. There's not one left back in my lifetime to this day that I've seen with a whole package who is as good as Dennis Irwin. And I would include Roberto Carlos. I would include Ashley Cole. I would even include Patrice Evra and players like that. There's not one left back in football better than Dennis Irwin. There's not one CDM stroke number 8 better than Roy Keane, in my opinion. Loads of people love to mention Vieira, but I find it funny, right? I find it funny that these people who mention Patrick Vieira, how comes Roy Keane got the better of him every time he played against him then? 9 times out of 10, Roy Keane got the better of him. How does that work out? Do you know what I mean? It's just like playing down Man United. I just feel like, and I made a little rant about Man United, but playing down Man United. Anyway, throw into Bosnia. And it's going to be a goal kick, is it? Yes, it's a goal kick to Italy here. Italy are holding on here. They've got 20 minutes to go to hold on. Italy are winning by a 0-0, guys. Can Italy hold on, or will Bosnia and Herzegovina get the equalizer? Still 1-0 to Turkey. Still 2-2 between Poland and Sweden. And it's still England 0, Japan 0 in the friendly. That's interesting. That's a very interesting one. England have not lost any of their last 10 previous meetings with Asian opposition, but they are now 15 minutes from becoming a reality. There you go, guys. They haven't really played anyone, really, in Asian teams. I mean, which Asian team have they played? They haven't really played any Asian teams, to be fair. If we're being honest. Guys, don't forget to smash a like on the video if you can be as kind. And also, guys, if you're new, please don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Like we see, Cristante is coming on for Italy. Moise Keane is coming off. Italy look like they're going a little bit more defensive. 20 minutes of the game to go. Just trying to see the other substitution there. Bosnia have also made a substitute. Bjornic coming on. Tankovic is coming on. Tabkovic, sorry, is coming on for Bosnia. Esposito is coming on for Italy, guys. And look at Locatelli and Moise Keane are coming off. Cristante and Esposito are coming on for Italy. a bit of fresh legs in that midfield, maybe solidifying things a little bit more with about 19 minutes to go plus injury time. Anyway, here's Bosnia on the attack again. It's now or never for them. It's now or never for Bosnia. Yeah, I remember 1994. I remember that fateful game against England against here comes Bosnia though. Great save from Donnarumma. Fantastic save from Donnarumma. What a save. That's where you get a good goalkeeper. He saved them there. Great save that. That was going in. What a save from Donnarumma. Great save. Brilliant save. That is a game-changing save. That absolutely magnificent save. It's a corner to Bosnia. Cross comes in. And it's wide. It's wide. They saved them the game there. Look, yeah, I was talking about the 1994 game between England and Holland. And I remember Holland winning 2-0. England should have had a penalty and a red card for them in their favor. Holland should have had a player sent off. I think it was Gary Lineker, wasn't it, who got fouled, and England were robbed. And then I remember England playing San Marino, and England had to win by I think it was 7 clear goals. They won 7-1. They conceded the goal after about 10 seconds against San Marino. It was unbelievable. And then they didn't get to the World Cup, sadly. Here come Italy, though. Italy on the attack. They've got a big chance here. Can they get it in? Oh, it's over the bar. Poor strike. Poor strike there. Poor strike from Esposito. Got to do better there. Similar chance that Moise Keane had in the game earlier in the game. He's got to do better there, in my opinion. So Rashford is on in the second half for England. So England have got so for England, Lewis Hall's come on. Livramento, Solanke, Bowen, Garner, Rashford have come on for England. So, do you think Tottenham will survive? I felt, this is my theory on it. This is my hot take on the whole De Zerbi thing. I think that Tottenham made a mistake getting De Zerbi now. I feel that De Zerbi should have come at the end of the season. They should have brought in someone like Glenn Hoddle to keep Tottenham up, right? Someone who's going to get vibes and get the team playing and stuff like that. I thought they should have done that and bring in De Zerbi at the end of the season. I think it's very difficult for a manager like De Zerbi to come in at this stage in an unfamiliar territory, so to speak, 15 minutes ago, guys, still 1-0 to Italy. Italy are holding on. Tonali is down. Still Czech Republic 1, Denmark 1, Kosovo 0, Turkey 1, Sweden 2, Poland 2. 2 games look like they're going into extra time at the moment. Those 2 games. Hopefully, we won't get extra time in this game. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Still 1-0 to Italy. Throw into Italy on their side. They're negotiating the words. I mean, after a dodgy second half start, they are negotiating the game well. Italy, they're playing good, in my opinion, for 10 men. Bosnia be proud of themselves, though. They have played their part in this game. They played very well. They'd be proud of themselves in this game. Thrown for Italy. Close to well inside the Bosnian half. Bosnia win it back. Is Italy on the left-hand side. They've got it in a dangerous area here. Chance. Oh my goodness me. He took it with the wrong foot. He took it with his left foot. I think it's DeMarco. He took it with his left foot. He should have controlled it and took it with his right foot. It was a big chance. That's a poor shot. That's amateur. You've got to do better than that. Well tackled by Italy again on the right-hand side. They're going back. They're going for it now. They've had a good couple of minutes here. Italy is going forward, and it's going to be a corner to Italy. Well played by Italy. Well played by Esposito there. Was it Esposito? Well played. But that chance from DeMarco, big chance that. You've got to get it on your right foot. You've got to get it on your right foot. You can't strike it like that. You've got to strike a brilliant with your left foot from there. Anyway, corner to Italy. Tonali will be taking a corner for Italy. It's a good thing. Tonali takes corners. Can he take Man United's corners? That's one thing about it. Will he take Man United's corners? Anyway, Tonali takes the corner. Oh, way over the bar. Poor strike. Poor strike. Got to get the dip in that from Barella. Not been impressed with Barella, I'll be honest with you. Over the last couple of games, having watched him against Northern Ireland, not been that impressed, to be honest with you. If I'm being fair. I think I am being fair. Japan are almost in for an historic win against England. They're still 1-0 up in that. Maguire almost equalised for England. It's 1-1. Bosnia have equalised, guys. It's 1-1. They've equalised. Finally, it is 1-1, guys, between Bosnia and Italy. It's 1-1. They had to do it, didn't they? See that Moise Kean mistake? 1-1 between Bosnia and Italy, guys. 1-1. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's have a look at this. It looks like an own goal. So poor defending there. Poor defending. It looks like an own goal. Yeah. He done his best on a remake. Couldn't keep it out this time. It's 1-1, guys. Good cross. Yeah, it's a messy goal, isn't it? It's a messy goal. But Bosnia are back in it, guys. They're back in it. They're back in it to get knocked out of the World Cup in the first round. Oh, well. Italy are claiming a free kick. They're claiming a foul. VAR is looking at it, I think. Yellow card. Italy feel a little bit robbed here. They feel a little bit robbed. It's 1-1 anyway. Gennaro Gattuso's got the yellow card on the bench. Donnarumma's also got a yellow card. But it is 1-1. It is 1-1, guys. It's frustrating, Ephraim, especially with the extra time. You know, extra time is such a pain in your backside. Honest to God, it's such a pain in the backside. Free kick to Italy here. You know, Italy have got about 8 minutes of this game to go. Typically, Italy going to play a long one. See, that's when you get when they got that opportunity. When Moyes Keane, he bloody blasted it way over the bar. Stupid. Another poor free kick. Qualifier was been poor. It's been poor the whole game, to be honest with you. Bosnia on the attack here. Oh, he's lost it. It's a big chance for Bosnia. Poor defending there. Very poor defending. Very, very poor defending there. Sweden have scored. Sweden have scored. It's Sweden 3, Poland 2. Sweden 3, Poland 2. They've scored in the last minute against Poland. Heartbreak for Poland. It looks like Sweden are going to the World Cup, guys. Jokeres with the last minute strike. It's Jokeres with the last minute strike, guys. 3-2 to Sweden. Italy got to get up and stop being idiots. Like, they're going to... It's interesting now. I would say Bosnia are favourites at this point. I would say Bosnia are favourites at this point. At this moment in time, Bosnia are favourites in this game for me. Definitely, 100%. When you're looking at the fact that they're down to 10 men, I think that Bosnia got to be the favourites for this game. Definitely. But Sweden look like they're qualified for the World Cup. Sweden have got a last-minute goal against Poland. Anyway, Italy haven't given up, though. They got a chance. Oh, he just needed to get that ball across. He just needed Barella again. You know, just needs to. He's too slow. He's too pedestrian. Funny enough, Italy have gone for the game more since they conceded the goal than before they conceded the goal, if you know what I mean. You know, they're going for it more now, 1-1. Barella's coming off. Yeah, he hasn't had a good game for me. I did say it. He's been a little bit rusty, that guy. I mean, I rate Barella, but since I've been watching in this last 2 games, I don't think he's been great. In my opinion, he hasn't been great. Oh, nearly a really good ball there. It nearly released DiMarco. Nearly released DiMarco, but it's Italy are going for it. They're not giving up. They're going for it. They should have done this in the first place. They should have went for it. Should have killed off the game. I don't think Bosnia should have threatened the way they did. They gave Bosnia too much respect, I believe, when they went down to 10 men. I know it's down to 10 men, but they were giving them too much respect even before the 10 men, in my opinion. Here come Italy. Well tackled by the Bosnian player, Muravovic. I'm not surprised, Bobby. I'm not surprised England have been atrocious tonight, mate. These friendlies are just such a waste of time. I really do think that. You know, what matters is the World Cup, I think. And but losing to Japan is not good. It's not good. They should at least get a draw. Here come Bosnia. And it's cleared. Chance. They've still got the ball, Bosnia here. Bosnia looking to get knocked out of the group stage of the World Cup. And it's a great save from Donnarumma. Great save, but they got it back here. Late pressure from Bosnia. 87 minutes on the clock. And it's a corner. It's a corner. It's a corner, guys. Is it? No, it's a goal kick. Is it a goal kick? It is a goal kick, I think. Good save. Donnarumma's kept him in it, to be fair. He has kept him in. He's some stunning saves today. Ephraim, we hope. We can live in hope. But it looks like we got the extra time, isn't it? Looks like we got the extra time. Goal kick from Donnarumma. Long. Plays it long. It seems like, though, every time I watch international football, every time I watch it, it goes to extra time. You know, every time I watch it, it just goes to extra time. Every time. It's like clockwork. It's like clockwork, honestly. You know, England look like they're losing. England go direct on the last wicket. Suzuki claims a high ball. It looks like England are going to lose to Japan. That is funny. 2 minutes of this game to go, guys. 1-1 between Bosnia and Italy. 10-men Italy. Italy have got to negotiate another half an hour, potentially, if they get through it, this 90 minutes with 10 men. It's not easy. It's not easy. Bosnia are pressing, though. They are pressing with 1 minute to go. Good, they lost. England lost 1-0 to Japan. England have lost 1-0 to Japan in a friendly. That'll probably wake them up, Bobby. These teams ain't rubbish, you know. I said it a long time ago. The next continent to win the World Cup won't be Africa. It'll be Asia. I've said it. Japan are phenomenal. They're a phenomenal football team. And I've said this for a long time. And they're always going to be a force to be reckoned with eventually. And South Korea as well. South Korea got to a semi-final, didn't they? But I do think the next continent to win the World Cup, if there is going to be one, it will be Asia. It will be Asia for me. They're not as bad as people. I mean, I saw Japan beat Germany in the World Cup. Do you know what I mean? So here come Bosnia again. It's interesting to see how much added time there will be. This better go to penalties, guys. I want a little bit of entertainment. If this doesn't, this better go to penalties. If there's not a winner in this game, they better go to penalties. Anyway, Bosnia looking to score a very, very late goal, guys. A very, very late goal. Clearance away. So Sweden have beaten Poland. Sweden are going to the World Cup. Turkey are very close. Czech Republic and Denmark is extra time. Three minutes of injury time, guys. 3 minutes. So Sweden will be in the World Cup, guys, in America. 3 minutes, Bobby, for Italy against Bosnia. I think Italy be looking at that Moise Kean chance when it was a chance to finish the game, and he blasted it over the bar. Really poor finish. I think that was a really poor finish. If Bosnia go on to win this game, now Italy have to negotiate 30 minutes with 10 men. It's not going to be easy, you know. They do have the quality. They have a better quality than Bosnia, so to speak. But when you're playing with 10 men, it's just the way Italy are played. It's just not very frozen and confident. They're not bad, mate. They're not bad. But you know what I would say about these games, Ephraim? It's all about the tournament. It's all about the tournament. But I said people, Japan would be my dark horse. One of my dark horses, along with Norway, in this World Cup. I do think so. I felt like that for a while. I think that they've improved every tournament for me. I thought they've improved, and it's a goal kick to Italy. 50 seconds to go, guys. 50 seconds to go. This game's going to finish 1-1, guys. We are going to extra time. Can you believe it? Who would have thought it, guys? I mean, I did, because I know every time I watch international football, it goes to extra time. You know what I mean? It always goes to extra time when I watch international football. I forgot. I lost count how many went to extra time in the AFCON for me. I think a lot of the last 16 quarterfinal games went to extra time. Yeah, and it went the full distance. Those were late ones. Anyway, it's Italy. Chance. Oh, he had a chance there. He had a chance there to break Italy, but they haven't got it. It is full time, guys. It is Bosnia 1, Italy 1. No second leg, because this is the second leg. There's only one leg, guys. I'm joking. There is only one leg, and yeah. So this is going to extra time, guys. We are going to extra time. Unbelievably, we are going to extra time. No surprise, as usual. No surprise. Let's get geared up. Might as well go to penalties, for goodness sake. This extra time business is just a waste of time. Honestly, I'll be honest. I'm not a hater of extra time. Well, I am. I think people worked out that I don't like extra time. Especially late kickoffs. Anyway, it is still 1-1 between Denmark and Czechia, Czech Republic. Kosovo 0, then Turkey 1. Turkey are going to the World Cup. Congratulations to Turkey. They will be at the World Cup. Congratulations to them. They will be at the USA, guys. They will be at the USA if they can get visas, of course. You know what things are like these days, of course. But yes, it is Turkey 1, Kosovo 0, guys. And Sweden will be going to the World Cup too. Still undecided between Czech Republic and Denmark. Twice in the matter of a few days, Czech Republic are playing extra time. Twice in a matter of 2 days, guys. Absolutely. Anyway, Italy 1, Bosnia 1. We're looking at the extra time now. I would say that Bosnia are favourites, given the fact that they've got more numbers numerically, and I would say that it's going to be very tiring for Italy. But I'm looking back at that chance for Moise Kean. Unbelievable chance, guys, to make it 2-0. What an absolute volley. That sort of thing can cost you a World Cup. This is why he scored a brilliant first. Absolutely. But it's those moments that separate great players. Do you know what I mean? This is what I'm talking about. When people are saying, "Oh, Man United should sign Moise Kean," I'm like, what? Those moments there, that could have sent Italy to the World Cup and could have sent me to bed. You know what I mean? But this guy smashed it over the bar. Yeah. A couple of good saves from Donnarumma, by the way. I thought Donnarumma was probably Italy's best player in the end. I thought Donnarumma was brilliant this game. Not really a good performance all round from Italy, but they're not really been performing well for a while, to be honest with you. I've been watching Italy for the last 1-2 years, and I don't think they're anywhere near the levels of what they used to be. I don't know what's going on in Italy, but it's just nowhere near what they used to be in regards to that, sadly. Yeah. So anyway, we are waiting for the extra time to start, guys. That's what we're waiting for. We're waiting for the extra time to start. Let me just see if I can get this up. See if I can get the penalties as well. Yeah, they're claiming a foul, Italy, for the goal for Bosnia. It does look like he pushed him down. There was a couple of contentious decisions in this game so far. I do rate this referee, though, at these things, don't they? It is down to VAR to look at these things. Yeah, a couple of contentious decisions, but those sort of decisions, they can go either way. Even the red card, I was like, do you know what I mean? I was a little bit iffy about the red card, to be honest with you. You know, a little bit iffy about that. Right, let me see if I can get this. In one. Right, ready for Italy be kicking off the first period of extra time, guys. And here we go. First period of extra time is underway. Yeah, let's hope that this is... No, let's hope that this is an entertaining extra time and it goes to penalties. That's what I'm looking for. I'm just setting up for the penalties just in case, guys. You never know, it might be penalties. You know what I mean? I'm just setting up for the penalties. Bear with me. Have to set up for it because afterwards. Anyway, Bosnia on the attack. Bosnia playing on the same team, left to right. Where's the okay, right. You're hating, right? Let's have a look. Obviously, Bosnia are going to be the ones in the front seat, I think, in this second half. Obviously, Italy are going to be a little bit tired, even though they have made substitutions. Yeah. But you never know, guys. You never know. Stranger things have happened in football. Teams hold on. They get the confidence. They go on to win. You know, they get that confidence. Let's put this up. Don't know if they're going to hold on Italy, though. So this could all be pointless. But anyway, so. Bosnia on the attack. Bosnia been on the attack from the beginning. Big up everyone, by the way. Italy need to attack. Absolutely, Ephraim, they do. They do need to attack 100%. But I don't think they're going to. I think they're going to sit back. I think they're going to sit back and they're going to try and counter attack Bosnia. Snatch and grab, so to speak. I think there is. I do think that Donnarumma's shirt is a little bit big for him. You know, I think that is. I think it's a little bit big for him. His shirt. Clearance on Bosnia. Italy are trying to push up. They are trying to make an effort in regards to trying to push up on the game. Guys, don't forget to smash a like on the video if you guys could do that for me. That'd be absolutely fantastic. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and don't forget to put your notifications on in case I go live, guys. Really appreciate you all. Thank you for bearing with me, guys. Thank you for continuing to bear with me, guys. Thank you so much. Absolute legends. Don't forget to smash the like, guys, please, if you guys can do that for me. And that'd be brilliant. Here come Italy. In the Bosnian half. Good cross. Oh, well claimed. Two-one to Czech Republic. 2-1 to Czech Republic. Czech Republic have taken the lead, guys. They are 2-1 up. Unbelievable. Czech Republic 2, Denmark 1. Czech Republic 2, Denmark 1, guys. You know, one thing about extra time, guys. I think one thing about extra time, I think, is that teams generally don't want to lose. They spend more time wanting not to lose than to actually win the game. I think this is the thing. I think they want more time. They spend more time trying to negotiate penalty, thinking in their head that we're going to get penalties, than actually trying to win the game. It's rare that you see winners in extra time. It's very rare, you know. But you know what, you remember earlier on what I said about this game and games in general. What I don't like, one of the worst things I don't like, right, is when I watch a game, right, and it goes to extra time. And then we negotiate extra time. There's no goals. It gets all the way to 120 minutes of the game, right? And then the team score. Waste my time. Waste my time. You should have done that at the beginning. You should have done that at the beginning. Just wasting my bloody time. You know, I can see that happening here. I really can see this. I can see that happening here. I can, you know. I really can. I can see it happen. Just wide from Italy. Just wide. I do like a penalty shoot at me. I do like it. I think it's it's what you deserve after 120 minutes of football. It's what you deserve, you know, unless you support the team, because obviously penalties can be very, very nerve wracking and scary and stuff like that, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? So, yeah. Bosnia got 58% of possession, 42 for Italy. Not that bad, to be honest, from Italy. They are holding on though. This right midfielder for Bosnia looks very dangerous for me. I would like it if Man United was scouting these players. I doubt it, though. I doubt that they will be scouting these players. But yeah. Yeah. The two shows on the side of the pitch. I do fancy Ephraim. I hope it is, mate. I really do hope Ephraim. I do fancy Italy for the penalties. If it goes to penalties because of Donnarumma, I do fancy them for the penalties. I fancy Italy for penalty shootout. Gattuso's on a yellow card. He can get sent off. You know what happens if he gets sent off? He'll miss the World Cup first game or 2 games. You got to be careful. We could miss in the first 2 games of the World Cup. Here come Bosnia again. This relentless pressure from Bosnia, though, in the game in this second half, first period of extra time. Relentless pressure from Bosnia. Bosnia look like the most likely to win at the moment. They're looking at the only team that want to win. Obviously, Italy have been down to 10 men since the end of the first half, so they've had to play quite a long time with 10 men from a silly, stupid tackle from Bastoni. I still think it weren't a red card in my opinion, but it is what it is, and it shouldn't even went in for the tackle, to be honest with you. Goal kick. This player, what's his name? He's very good. The number 20 for Bosnia, very good. Absolutely brilliant. Bajakerevic, I think his name is. I think that's his name. The long name, the number 20. Goal kick to Italy. We got 4 minutes of this first period of extra time to go. Donnarumma takes the goal kick. Don't forget to smash a like. Sal, do you think Gattuso is good for Italy? Better. I don't know if he's the best manager they ever had, but he's better. He's more better at motivating. I still think that he starts the team up wrong. I think that he needs to be a little bit more brave. He plays a very pragmatic 5 in the midfield, more like a 3-5. Hold on, Bosnia got a chance. It's cleared. He plays more like a 3-5-2, but you know, I don't like that formation for me. Oh, here come Italy though. Italy on the attack. Good chance. Oh, that's going to be a corner, surely. It is a corner. It was a good tackle. He could have got him. That would have been a red card if he tackled him. Hold on. It might be. It might be. Hold on. It's a yellow card. It's not a red card. That looked like a red card. That looked like a red card. He was clean through. Why didn't he give him a red card? Wow. Wow. That's controversial. That's controversial. That's controversial. Hold on. Let me have a look. There's no difference between... No, that's a red card. That's a red card. You've got to give a red card for that. You've got to get... I know the player was there, but so was the other player when the player got sent off. When Bastoni got sent off, so was the other player. You can't be giving yellow cards and red cards for one. That is where you get it wrong. That's where you get it wrong. They've got to look at VAR for that. That's cheating. That's cheating. I don't care. That is cheating. They've got to look at VAR. He's looking at VAR. He's looking at VAR. That's got to be a red card. I'm telling you, that's got to be a red card. You can't give a red card for one and not the other. You can't do that. That's got to be a red card. It's an experienced referee. He should know this. One of the best referees in Europe. So he should know this. And he's not giving it. Unbelievable. 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 That's what corruption is. Unbelievable. That is really, really bad. He was the last man. Technically, he's the last man. He was the last man. It should be a red card. I don't know what we're looking at here. I don't know where we go with this, guys. It should be a red card. I really don't know where we're going with this. Honest to God, really crazy. What am I watching? I'm in parallel universe. Anyway, Tonali is going to take a free kick, dangerous free kick, guys, just inside the D. For me, that was a red card all day long. Unbelievable. Anyway, Tonali is going to take the free kick for Italy. Yeah. Is he going to bury it? Is Tonali the future Man United player? Come on. The future Man United player. Is he going to bury it? Is it going to be 2-1 to Italy? Brink of half time of extra time. I can't believe it's not a red card, though. I really can't believe that. Ah, it's straight at the wall. You don't hit it like that. Straight at the wall. Italy got a shakeout. Obviously, they feel aggrieved that wasn't a red card. Italy, oh, corner, almost. It's a corner, guys. That was close as well. And this is where you get confusion because you don't know what the law is, in it. You don't know what the rules are. This is where it gets all confusing and stuff. Like, it's where it gets annoying and it gets frustrating that you don't know what the rules and the laws are of the game. You know. Anyway, corner kick to Italy. Cross comes in, punched out by the goalkeeper. Well, oh, chance. Oh, they're throwing bodies on the line here, Bosnia, and it's cleared. 30 seconds to half time of extra time. Yeah. How is that not a red card? I don't understand. Technically, he's a last man. I've looked at it. He's a last man, technically, even though it's close. Yeah, but so was the other red card. Wasn't the other red card? He was close as well. It's ridiculous. It's where, unbelievable. If Italy don't win this, they'll feel like they've been robbed. They will feel like they've been robbed. Honestly, if they don't win this. Half-time, extra time, guys. Half-time, extra time. Still 1-1 between Italy and Bosnia in this World Cup qualifying final, guys. Yeah, we'll it is what it is, guys. You have to take it, but you have to move on, and you have to use the adversities to your advantage. You have to use the adversity to your advantage and try and win the game, and that's what you have to do. Unbelievable, though. Unbelievable. I'm looking at this like it was a red card. It was a red card all day long. He won't get in there. The player won't get in there. The Italian player was going to slot it into the back of the net. The player wasn't going to get there. It is a red card. It's close, but it's a red card all day long. Yeah, if you look at it, my goodness me. Can't believe it's one of the worst decisions. These things, this could cost Italy a World Cup spot. It can cost Italy a World Cup spot, I actually felt he would have scored there. If he let him go, I think he would have scored there, to be fair. I think if he let him go, he would have scored. Guys, thank you everyone so far who's joined me. Really appreciate you hanging in there. Really appreciate you guys. Please don't forget to smash the like, guys. If you guys can do that for me, that'd be brilliant. Let's get the likes up. Let's get the subscriptions up as well, guys. Let's get on with this second half of extra time, guys. Let's get on with this second half of extra time. Let's see what happens. Let me just have a look at all the scores, guys. Still 2-1 to Czech Republic against Denmark. They're in the second half of extra time there. It finished Kosovo 0, Turkey 1. Turkey going to the World Cup. Sweden 3, Poland 2. Poland going to the World Cup courtesy of a last-minute goal from Victor Gyökeres of Arsenal, of course. Second half is coming up. Second half is coming up. It's robbery how they do not give that a red card. Unbelievable. Unbelievable robbery, man. Strange. I don't think Italy can believe it. I don't think anyone can believe it. I don't think I can't believe it. Do you know what I mean? Guys, Tony, good afternoon, good evening. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're doing well. World Cups don't hit as hard without Italy in them. I agree, Tony. I agree. They don't. I mean, I'm not being offensive to Bosnia, but I'd much rather Italy in the World Cup than Bosnia. It's just like I wanted Ireland in the World Cup. You know what I mean? It's just that feel for the World Cup. You know, if we're going to the World Cup and we've got Kokorea, bloody, you know, Kosovo and Czech Republic and, you know, Ukraine and, you know, all these teams that, I mean, fair play to them, they get to the World Cup, you know, but guys, some of the, you know, you need Italy, you need these teams, but they got to get the results. They got to get results, isn't it? It's the thing. Yeah, but I think they've been robbed today. I really do think they've been robbed today. So far, they've been robbed for me. Definitely been robbed in this game. I felt that the first red card was soft. I thought if you're going to give a red card for that, you had to give the red card for Italy there. You had to do that. Anyway, it is 1-1, and we are in the second period of extra time, guys. Hopefully Italy get the win. Hopefully they should use that adversity, that small amount of big adversity, should I say, and use it to their advantage, in my opinion. That's what they should do. Definitely. Anyway, here come them. They're going to cross and it's cleared away. Italy need to carry on playing that positive football, keep the ball out of their half. Don't invite pressure. Don't just sit back. Bosnia are not that team. You can get at them. That's what I'll be pressing at them. You can get at them. Just don't leave too much space at the back, but counter when you can. Scissor kick. Goal kick to Italy. Goal kick to Italy, guys. Big up everyone, though. You absolute legends. You are the realists who are staying with me today, all the way to the bitter end, guys. All the way to the bitter end. Big up everyone, of course, who's here to the bitter end. Here come Italy, though, on the attack. Good little bit of play here. Good play. He's got it in the box. Oh, he just couldn't connect. He just couldn't connect. Who was it? It was Esposito again. He didn't connect properly with the ball. Oh, my goodness me. Oh, it came off him. It's a corner, really. It should be a corner. It came off his head. Sal, is Baresi better than Maldini? Not for me, no. Not for me. Baresi was a fantastic, but they're two kind of different. Maldini for me was more of a fullback, more than a centre back. Baresi was a very good player. Both very good. Both of that generation. Very good. But I liked Maldini. It's just personal preference. Anyway, here's a corner to Italy, guys. Cleared away. Italy back with the ball here. Can they make something happen? A little bit of space then. A little bit of space for them. And is it? Oh, no, he's lost the ball. It was a chance. He should have shot that ball. Now Italy have to run back. It's the thing. When you push forward, you've got to make sure you got enough men back so they can defend. You've got to make sure you got enough men back so they can defend. But Italy had a good opportunity there. They had a big opportunity there, to be honest. Here's Bosnia, though. It's very difficult, especially when you're down to 10 men and then you're up the field and you have to tackle, run back and tackle back, track back. You've got to be careful not to put too many men in there, and it's a wide. It's back. It's a goal kick to Italy. It's a goal kick to Italy. Goal kick to Italy, guys. He curled it in very well there, but it was no one on the end of it. It's a goal kick. I think the man of the match so far for me has been Donnarumma. I think Donnarumma has been solid. I think he saved him in the game so far. I don't think anyone on the outfield has played well. The right midfielder, number 20 for Bosnia, has probably been the man of the match out of everything. I think he's been excellent. Here come Italy. No, cleared away again. Cleared away again. They are trying, Italy. They are trying. They should have tried when they were 11 against 11. They would have won this game comfortably. But they played pragmatic again, and they seem to take their time in getting into games. One thing about Italy throughout history that I remember, it's going to extra time. It's going to extra time. They always do it. Anyway, Bosnia on the ball on the right-hand side, looking to qualify for the first World Cup since 2014, guys, in Brazil when they got knocked out in the group stages. They'll be looking to go one better this time. They'll be looking to go one better this time is Bosnia. Anyway, here they come on the attack. On the left-hand side, blocked. And that's going to be a throw into Bosnia. We've got 10 minutes to go, guys. 10 minutes to go of the game. 10 minutes to go until we get to penalties. Cramp is setting in play. No surprise there. But we don't want to drag this game on any more further than it needs to go, of course. So please get up. We don't want to drag it on any further. Fratesi is the one on the floor, by the way. Corner to Bosnia, by the way. Corner to Bosnia. Stay solid, Italy. Stay solid. You've got to stay solid. Stay solid. Get this game to penalties. If not, try and win it. Try and get a goal. Use that adversity to your advantage. Make it fuel to your fire. Here's a corner to great punch from Donnarumma, but it's going to be a free kick to Italy. Is it? Something going on here. Yeah, it's to do with the Bosnian player. It's to do with the Bosnian player. Something going on here. Is it? What's going on? Oh, it's a bit shenanigans. And oh yeah, he pushed him on the ground. Should be a yellow card for the Bosnian player there. He pushed him to the ground there. That's crazy. Nothing given. 8 minutes to go in this game, guys. That offside? No. And it's going out here on the left-hand side. Close him down. Close him down. Close him down. That's it. Well held from Donnarumma there. Well, safe pair of hands. Here come Italy, though. Italy looking to win it themselves, by the way. Ah, poor. Look up before you just play blind passes, mate. You've got to look up before you play blind passes. Sal, why is Italy not producing any good strikers? I don't think anyone is, Ephraim. I think strikers have regressed. Not only Italy, everyone. You can say that about every single country. I was speaking earlier about Harry Kane. I say when Harry Kane retires, who's there for England? Who's going to be the Harry Kane? Who's going to be the one putting the ball in the back of the net? And as you saw today, without Harry Kane, nobody's putting the ball in the back of the net. And that's what I'm talking about. You know, I do think that the traditional number 9 is scarce. I think that it's on the decline. There's not many out. Not many coming through the ranks anymore. There's not great strikers anymore. For whatever reason that is, there's not any great strikers anymore, sadly. Here come Italy, though. That's going to be a free kick, surely, to Italy. Katic fouled Tonali there again. Tonali's on the floor. It's going to be a yellow card for Katic. Yeah. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Come on. Let's get this game going. Yeah, it's a free kick. That's a cynical foul. That's going to be that is a yellow card. Yeah, nothing more. Oh, that's on the edge, though. That is on the edge. They didn't connect really that badly, so I think it's a yellow card. It is a yellow card, and rightly so, of course. Should have gave the red card to Bosnia for that foul, professional foul that happened earlier. Definitely. We got 6 minutes, guys, to this game ends. and it goes to penalty shootout. Tonali is off the pitch. Tonali needs to get back on. His team are down to 10 men. They're down to 9 men at the moment without him on the pitch. So he needs to get on that pitch quickly. Stop moaning. Get on the pitch. Come on, mate. Get on the pitch. Italy are down to 9 men. So Demirovic is coming off for Bosnia. And Hadzimatovic is coming on for Bosnia here. Hadzimatovic, number 16, he's coming on. Demirovic coming on, more attacking player there, and coming on the pitch. Tonali's still off the pitch, by the way. We do need Tonali back on the pitch because obviously Italy are down to 10, and they're going to be down to 9. Not sure if he's back on. Yeah, I think he should be back on now. I think he should be back on now, guys. 5 minutes, 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes of this game. Less than 5 minutes of this game to go. Looks like pens, Bobby. Yeah. For me, it looks like pens as well, mate. It better be. It better be. Free kick to Bosnia. Yeah, it better be penalties because, you know, I fancy Italy in the penalty shootout. I fancy Italy with the Donnarumma effect and stuff like that. I think they've got a better goalkeeper. You know, penalties is a lottery, though, isn't it? But I think with everything that's happened in this game, I think that will stir Italy on to win the penalty shootout if they get there. Of course, Bosnia on the attack. A few minutes left, guys, of this game. Is someone going to get a very, very late goal, guys? That would be absolutely diabolical, wouldn't it? Absolutely diabolical. If someone gets a very, very late one in this game. Keep giving the ball away, Italy. You know, in that position, you need to keep it calm and keep the ball because you're putting pressure on your team. Already down to 10 men, and it's another corner to Bosnia. You're putting pressure on your team. We got under 3 minutes to go. You just need to keep that ball, keep it calm, keep the ball, You know, 9 corners for Bosnia, 4 for Italy in this game. A lot of corners, definitely. They pass it short, Bosnia. Oh, they got a shooting chance here, cleared away by Italy. I just don't know why Italy at the beginning of the game didn't just go for the game. I felt like they had the attacking power to overpower Bosnia in this game. I just don't think they went for the game at the beginning, and that it's led to them being in this. They've played better down to 10 men, and obviously here comes Bosnia, though. It's going to be another corner. It'll be 10th, Bosnia's 10th corner of the game, guys. We've got 2 minutes to go plus injury time, whatever the referee's going to add on, probably add on about 1 or 2 minutes. Bosnia have another corner, and yeah, they must be sick to death of these corners, Italy, but they have another one here, and it's short again. It's short again from Bosnia. After all that, they got big space here. Oh, it's just wide. It's just wide from Bosnia. I thought it went in for a second. It was just wide, guys. It was just wide. Looks like pens. Definitely looks like pens now. We've got 1 minute plus injury time to go. Italy just need to get that ball up the pitch. They just need to get that ball up the pitch. It's a goal kick. Officially 1 minute to go, guys. 1 minute to go. Officially. Italy here. Keep the ball. Keep the ball there. Keep the ball. Don't do anything stupid. If you get an opportunity, take the opportunity. Don't give away the ball. Try and keep the ball. Keep the ball away from the counter-attack. Oh, it's a go. They're giving away a throw-in. I think it's a throw-in, or it's a throw-in. Here come Bosnia now. Bosnia got the ball back. 30 seconds of normal time to go, and then we've had 120 minutes, guys, of this game. Italy have played 75 minutes with 10 men. Over 75 minutes with 10 men. You're looking at 80 minutes roughly with 10 men Italy have played. They've done phenomenally well, to be honest with you. But this generally happens when it goes down to 10 men, when the team goes down to 10 men and you get that extra time and teams are cancelling each other out and stuff like that. And Bosnia obviously have had the better of the play. There's 1 minute of injury time, guys. Bosnia obviously had the better of the play, but Italy have held firm. I don't think Bosnia are that good, honestly. I really don't. And I feel like Italy missed a trick here. If they don't get through this game, they will be extremely disappointed, guys. Extremely disappointed. 20 seconds, guys. 20 seconds to go. Well played. Donnarumma coming out there in midfield. Kicks it forward. Brian, this is going to be, is he back in goal? Oh, he's won it back. He's won it back. He's won it back. Yeah, because he had an open goal there, the Bosnia player. Me too, Ephraim. Me too. Let's hope so. Let's hope so, mate. Let's hope they're not nervous. Let's hope they get the. Dzeko is still on the pitch, by the way. Eden Dzeko is still on the pitch. Can you believe it? Eden Dzeko is still on the pitch. And it is, guys, it is. Is it full time yet? No, we're going to take the free kick first. We're going to take the free kick first. Oh, come on, these bloody players, for goodness sake. It's full time, guys. It's full time. It is 1-1, guys, after 120 minutes. It will be a penalty shootout, guys, between Italy and Bosnia. Here we go, guys. A penalty shootout. The first penalty shootout of the season. How about that? How about that? The first penalty shootout of the season. Getting warmed up for the World Cup. I'm sure we're going to be in this position a lot of times during the World Cup, guys. I'm pretty sure that we're going to be in this position. Absolutely. Bosnia won. Italy won after 120 odd minutes, guys. Bring on penalties, guys. Bring on the penalty shootout. Let's do this, guys. Let's do this. Let's hope, guys, it is a win for Italy. I'm going for Italy, guys. I am going for Italy. So let's hope that we get that win for Italy. My bet is on Italy to win this penalty shootout. My bet is on Italy to win the penalty shootout. That's what I'm going for, because I just feel like there's been a lot of adversity in this game, a lot of negativity in this game for Italy, and lots of things that have gone against them, notably the red cards, both of them. The one that was, the one that wasn't, of course. So that's what I believe. Ready for it. Let's get on with it, guys. Let's get on with the penalty shootout. The first one of the season. Haven't had a penalty shootout since the AFCON, if you remember. Guys, if you remember the AFCON, haven't had a penalty shootout since then, of course. Let's see how this goes, guys. Let's see how it goes. Let's see who holds their nerve. Who's going to the World Cup 2026, guys? Is it Italy or is it Bulgaria? Bosnia. Is it Italy or is it Bosnia, guys? Let's see what happens, guys. Best of luck to both teams. Let's go for Italy. Come on. Best of luck to both teams. I'm going for Italy for this. I think they've got the better goalkeeper. I may be wrong, but I think they've got the better goalkeeper. I may be wrong, guys. Nervous, of course. Very, very nervous, of course, guys. Let's see how this goes. Let's see how it goes. Big up Tuto. How you feeling, my friend? Hope you're doing well. We're hoping Italy win. We're hoping they've been robbed today. They've been robbed today, Tuto. They've been robbed today. I think they've been robbed today. They should have won. It should have been a red card for Bosnia. You know, anyway. So hope they get to the World Cup. The World Cup needs them. Big up Tuto Calcio. Big up yourself. Go and follow Tuto Calcio. Great channel. If you follow it, Serie A football, Italian football, it's all there, my friends. Big up yourself. Bring you live from Napoli, guys. I'm live from Napoli, and I'm watching Italy against Bosnia in the World Cup qualifier final, of course. Let's hope. He could have finished the game. I'm so annoyed, Tuto. It was an open goal, basically. I mean, he scored the hard one, and then that one was easy. He just needed to place it or chip him, do something. That's why I wouldn't take him at Man United. That's why I wouldn't take him at Man United. Let's hope. I think Donnarumma's going to have it, though. Big up, Wesley, mate. What's going on, my friend? Hope you're doing well. Come on, Italy. Come on, mate. We don't need Kosovo. We don't need Bosnia in the World Cup, do we? Do we need Bosnia? We need Italy. You need Italy in the World Cup, don't we? Big up, Beef Buddy. Come on, Italy. Big up yourself. Big up, Wesley, mate. Good to see you. Let's do this. Right, so it will be Bosnia taking the first penalty kick, guys. It will be them who will take the first penalty kick. We're coming up to 11 o'clock here in Italy, guys, in Naples. Late. It's a late one. Is it them who's taking it? Who's taking the first one? Leave all those niceties. Just get on with the penalty shootout. Come on. Doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We need all the... We got this, Calcio. We got this, Tuto. We got this, mate. Come on. Bosnia taking the first penalty kick, guys. Bosnia. Come on. Right, they're taking the first penalty kick. Scored. First goal scored. It's a goal. It was firstly from Bosnia. It's a good penalty, to be honest. Yeah. He went the wrong way. Donnarumma went the wrong way. Tahirovic with the penalty. Good penalty. Who's taking the penalty for Italy? Esposito. See what he does here. Come on, Esposito. You got this. Over. Oh, my goodness. What an awful penalty. What a piece of... Oh, my goodness. What an awful penalty. An awful penalty. I've never seen that. Roberto Baggio, 94. My goodness. What are you doing, man? What the hell is that? Come on. My goodness me. Come on, Donnarumma. We need you, mate. We need you. What's this goalkeeper doing, man? Just get on with it. Come on. Idiot. Mate, you play for a bloody third division Czech Republic team. Just get on with your life, man. Honest to God. Anyway, the 23 is coming on for the penalty. Second penalty for Bosnia. We need you, Donnarumma. Come on, mate. No, he scores it. And it is 2-0 to Bosnia. Now we're getting into dangerous territory now, guys. Dangerous territory. Yeah, it was a good penalty. They're ready for this. They should use all that anger, what happened during the game, to actually take competent penalties. Do you know what I mean? Tonali is taking a penalty. Of course, linked to Manchester United heavily. Ex-AC Milan player. Goal, good penalty. That's how you take a penalty. That's how you take. We need Donnarumma to save one. We need him to save one. He needs to save one. Come on. We need him to save one. Come on. Do this. You need it. That shirt's too big for you. Right. Ah, my goodness me. They're just hitting them in. They're just hitting them in easily. My goodness. Massive now. Must score now, isn't it? Really? One more miss and they score one more. I think that's it. Cristante with the penalty kick. And it's over. Now it's going to be over. They missed again, Italy. Absolutely useless. Absolutely useless, Italy. They've missed again. Now, if Bosnia score one more, it's over. Bosnia score one more, it's over. Italy won't have a World Cup in 16 years. Unbelievable. 12 years already, 4 years in the next one. It's in. It's in. Bosnia win, guys, by 4 goals to 2 on penalties. 4 goals to 1 on penalties, guys. Absolutely dreadful penalty shootout from Italy. Absolutely dreadful. Italy go out of the World Cup again, guys. Unbelievable. They will feel hard done by. But Bosnia are going to the World Cup. Congratulations to Bosnia. They'll be going to the World Cup. Unbelievable, guys. Poor penalties from Italy, to be honest. We have to be honest. They were poor penalties. Italy were down to 10 men for majority of the game, 75 minutes of the game, 80 minutes of the game when they were down to 10 men. They did very well to get to that position. It doesn't help when the incompetence of the referee, of course, but Italy are out of the World Cup again, and they will not be going to the USA. Perhaps it's a good thing, but we never know. Anyway, but guys, sad for the Italians, not good for them. Without Bosnia at the World Cup. Guys, absolutely, how entertaining. Guys, thank you very much, everyone who's decided to join me today. I really appreciate you. Congratulations, anyway, to Bosnia. And it looks like it's just England for me. So it looks like it's just England. Guys, absolutely. But guys, don't worry about it. We move on. The World Cup will be in the summer anyway. More important things to think about. We've got Man United to think about, haven't we, guys? Haven't we? Guys, absolutely. But never mind. Big up Beef Buddy. No problem. No problem, mate. No problem. I've got England anyway. So, you know what I mean? We're at the World Cup. We just lost to Japan as well. It's sad to see Italian football being this so bad. Yeah, look, it's international-wise. They haven't been up to it for years, mate. If they're in the next World Cup, that'll be 16 years, mate, without Italy at a World Cup. 16 years. Without Italy at a World Cup. That's true. Good point, Stephanie. Use it to our advantage. You use it to our advantage, Stephanie. That's what it's all about. That's how we do it. Use it to our advantage. Guys, I'm off to bed. Thank you, everyone who's joined me today. Get to Nadi early. Absolutely. Great show. Thank you, Ephraim. Thank you, everyone who joined me today. Don't forget to join me for Breaking Dawn tomorrow. I'll be live tomorrow morning, of course. And guys, commiserations to Italy. Congratulations to Bosnia. Best of luck in the future. And we move on. Glory, glory, Man United. That's what it's all about. I'll see you tomorrow morning for Breaking Dawn. Have a great evening. Take it easy. Peace.